All right, we're back for another episode of In Max We Trust. I'm Max, that's Sean, and we have our lovely Melissa in the building.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, see, Melissa, how far back do we go?
More than a decade. I was just hashing this out with Sean. He was like, how long have you known Max? And I was like, a decade. No, more. No, less. Wait, no, more. So more than a
Sean
decade.
is editing the mic.
No. Keep going.
Okay, good, continue. I'm ready.
Okay. But yeah, more than a decade.
It's like, I tried to think about it on the way here. I was like, it's like, is it 15 or 10? I said, I'm going to meet in the middle and say like 13.
13.
Got about 13 years. And how did we meet?
So actually, I had to Beluga again while
There
I
you
was
go.
talking to Sean.
See, I figured this. We had a good practice run before I got here. It's beautiful.
And so we met at the Beluga Billiards when I had that awful boyfriend I had who was like, hey, we need to go now. And I was like in pajamas. And I'm like, why am I... You know what? I have no idea. But yeah, like we met there and Tony was with us that night. And so it was a cool... It ended up being a cool vibe because you ended up being really nice. Yeah. And I think I just needed someone to be really nice to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I remember when Tony hit me about going. I remember because I was laying down in bed and Tony said, hey, man, we need to go to Beluga's like right now. I said, huh? What?
I just need to understand why it was so urgent for everyone. Like, we got to go now. Like, why did we have to go? Like,
I don't know why he said we need to go right now. And because at the time, I didn't know you were there.
Oh, yeah, we didn't know each other.
Mm-hmm. But I get there and you're there and I do my hello. Me and Tony go. I think we went off to the bar. He goes, be nice to her. She's going through it right now. I said, okay. He's like, we're here to make her laugh. Okay. I knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever told that story.
No,
like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Tony let me know that like you were kind of going through it. And we were here to just uplift you. He's like, just make sure make sure she's safe, make sure she has a good time.
Is Beluga off of Hillsborough?
No, that's in Brandon.
It's in Brandon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We are Brandonites.
Brandon.
Hold on. No.
Brandonians, if you will.
She's a Brandon.
No, Riverview.
Well, I mean, like...
She'd rather say Brandon.
It's like, well, no, so we moved around a lot.
Yeah, you did.
So, like, I lived in... Like, I grew up in Valrico area. Then we lived in Brandon. Then I was kind of in Riverview. Then we moved to Ruskin at one point. Then we came back when I met you. Had just come back to Brandon.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I always tell people we were on tour. You know, I was on tour of Hillsborough
You were practicing.
County. Listen.
You know
Lower Hillsborough, yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So after this rough relationship, once you got done with that, where'd you go next? After we met and you got out of that nonsense?
Probably into another rough relationship. I will say, so after that, we broke up and then I think I was already in the military at that time. I was.
Yeah, you were.
Yes, I was already
You were in the military?
I was.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
See how I rolled right into that for you?
I didn't even know that. She didn't mention that the entire time we were
didn't
talking.
talk about it.
You didn't ask about it.
Well, it's just...
Well, kind of did.
Oh, okay.
No, it didn't.
No,
You asked me what do I do You asked me what do I do.
Oh, okay, I didn't ask her what she did do.
What she did. You didn't ask for the full resume.
Yeah,
and I'm not about to
While Max was late by almost an hour.
First off, guys, everybody has one. Okay, everybody has one. Any other time, 30 minutes early.
No, bro, but when she got here, I was like, I haven't heard from Max. And I was like, I don't know if everything's okay.
You know, when you get to the courthouse, you just got to put your phone away.
Well, I thought you were arrested.
He was like, why did you go to the courthouse? Like, what is going on?
I know, yeah, well, is that personal or can it be shared?
I'm going to share it off air. I'll share it off air.
Okay, we can do that.
I'll share it off air. But, it's not for me or anything me related. It's just circumstances.
Shit happens.
Yeah,
cool. We can just brush past it. No, I was like sitting here and Sean is like... He goes, are you gonna call Max? And I was like, no, don't you guys work together? And he goes, well, how well do you know Max? I go, I've known him for more than a decade, I think. And he goes, so can you call him?
Yeah.
And I go, no, you can call him. He said, I text him. He's not responding. I said, okay, well, then you should try calling him. And
this
so
is Melissa all day,
because
every day.
because
Yeah.
you work together.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do. I am a guest. And then
And then I
eventually-
said, because you are the guest, you should call him.
he still didn't persuade me. I did it because I was like, you know what? Let me
You were
just
genuinely
call.
concerned.
Yeah,
You were genuinely
exactly.
concerned.
But
See,
I'm like, no, honey. Like y'all work together.
Yeah.
Like you call your. He goes, well, I go, we're not a part of everyday life with each other right now, so it's just not. You call him
She
I
also
talked to you
says
more-
that you guys haven't seen each other in over a
in
year.
person in years.
In years. It's been more.
Years.
It's been some years.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe 5, maybe 4.
4, I think.
Yeah.
Probably like 4.
Yeah.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
So this is the first time in 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask you a question.
Sure.
I don't have one.
I'm
Oh,
screaming.
look, I was so
You were
ready.
intent,
I
like-
know, right? Like, I'm locked in. Like, what she got?
No, it's
saying?
been about 4 years, which makes sense too, just because I feel like I kind of like started making changes, right?
Yeah.
So I just kind of like, you have to disappear sometimes and just go focus on what you need to focus on. And then
Yeah, you
like,
gotta get that hard wig to have that soft life, you know?
I'm screaming internally.
Speaking of which, this is your first time on our podcast, but you have one of your own.
Yes.
Okay, what is it? Tell us about it. Tell people. Tell the people.
So where do I look? Do I look at the widescreen or am I looking at you?
you right there. You right
Okay.
to that camera, right there.
So I have a podcast called Hard Wig, Soft Life, the podcast. And we talk about not only my story, but then we talk about other people's story. And the main premise of it is to talk about how you show up for yourself after you've gone through a traumatic life. Because what happens is people will tell you, oh, I went through X, Y, and Z. And now I'm up. And you're like, that's great. Like, so what did you do? What happened in between?
Yeah.
Like what?
This was shitty. Now you're up. Give me the in between.
Give me the in between.
Yeah.
So it makes it to be. I went through a lot of things in life where it would have been really useful to maybe have an example or to have someone that I could be like, oh, I can get out of this situation. But I didn't have that.
Yeah.
It was a very hopeless type of situation,
Okay.
right? And so, yeah, you hear like about motivational speakers. People would always be like, oh, you should listen to such and such motivational speaker. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that because you know what they're going to tell me? They're going to tell me, oh, and when you're in a state of trauma too, you feel like what they're telling you is delusional, right? You're like, oh, I don't want to be delusional. They tell you, oh, if you think positively, positive things will happen. And yes, this is true.
I hate the Miss Cleo bullshit.
You know, it's true. But like when you are definitely like downright hopeless, you're like, okay, well, yeah, me thinking positively isn't going to change
me
the
real
fact that,
steps.
yeah, like I'm about to get evicted. Me thinking positively is not going to change that
Yeah.
at all. Or I'm in an abusive relationship. Me thinking positively is not going to stop this because that's how you think about it. That's how you frame it.
You called it something perfect off air. You called it a survival guide to life.
Yes,
is what
your
you
life
called it.
is sometimes someone else's survival guide. So it would have
Absolutely.
been very useful to me to have heard, like, hey, girl, I've been where you are. And it was just a few years ago. And now my life is something that I would have never even thought it to be because it was just so, it just was terrible. So that would have been helpful to me.
Absolutely.
So when I started telling people my story, people that I was just getting to know, like, oh, I went through this and I went through that and I went through this and then this happened and they will all look at me and go, oh my God, like that's a lot, Melissa. And I will go, oh, I guess, you know, it's just my life, whatever. And so I was like, you know what, if this is the type of reaction that people are giving or they're in such shock, then imagine if someone who actually needs to hear this. So I'm just going to share. And I told my husband, I was like, well, I think I'm ready to share my story. I think I want to just put a podcast out. And because of the Hard Wig Soft Life theory, I was thinking it was funny. I was like, I don't know what to call it. And he was like, you should call it Hard Wig Soft Life. And I go, I don't want to minimize our relationship to you just being some white man I married and I just happen to have a bad hair day.
Well, can you give some preface to that?
Yeah,
Because
give context of the
So
hard way.
do you know what the Hard Wig Soft Life theory is?
I do.
Sean is cultured now because now he knows.
Yeah, because she told me the whole thing.
Okay.
So the
All
Hard
fair,
Wig
though.
Soft
Yeah.
Life theory. So I'm sitting on my bed. My husband is sleeping. It's a morning. I am scrolling on TikTok and I see this girl, this black girl with a wig, and she is throwing this wig in the mud. She's like making it all messed up and making it hard, essentially. And then she's about to put it on her head and she's like, child, I'm trying to pick up a white, wealthy man. Because think about it. Follow me here. When you see a very well-to-do, rich white man,
Okay.
He wants
and
to
he's married to a black woman,
Yeah.
you see them on TV, whatever, it's normally normally one type of black woman.
Go
It
ahead.
is
What type?
the black woman with the red lipstick,
Uh-huh.
with the wig that's like janky, like, sis, do you have friends? And like, it's just, it's
Max,
very,
Max, does that make any sense to you?
Max, you know what as a black man, you know what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I'm saying. Like, as a black man, I
Because
get it.
Sean was confused.
Yeah,
and I
no,
was
it's a
like,
real thing.
Well,
like,
we gotta ask a white man. We can't ask Max because the hard wig, soft life.
No,
you're
no.
saying white dude.
You have to ask a black man, and I'm going to tell you why you have to ask a black man. Because I asked you, right? You're a white man.
And I'm not. I'm
He's
Cuban.
Cuban.
Well, you're white passing, so you're white.
I'm
like,
tan. I'm almost as dark as you.
You're 10, so you're the same way
Anyways,
as
we're
the
not going to
Jersey
get
Shore
into
kids.
the whole like semantics here, but essentially, right, you are not going to pay attention to that. So, like my husband, he wouldn't have been able to tell you that my hair was looking bad that day.
No clue.
And my husband, we've been married together we've been married for 1 year. We've been together for 4 years.
Yeah.
And when I get my hair done,
He has no idea.
he doesn't really blink and he doesn't acknowledge it. Now, a week after I've gotten my hair done and maybe I've been exercising, it's a little bit lived in,
You know what I'm saying?
he'll
That
go,
thing starting to
babe,
lift a little
you
bit.
look really good. Your hair looks nice. Like, you look, and I'm like, I got it done a week ago.
Yeah.
And a week ago,
You had no clue.
he had no clue. And he tells me, he goes, it just looks better when it's like more natural, not perfect. Because, as a black girl, we like the baby hair has got to be done.
laid.
It's got to be laid.
Yeah.
That doesn't move him. So if I have something that's a little bit more like lived in, like this weave, for instance, he's a sucker for it. And don't let it get frizzy. Oh my God. Like, he's like, I just love it. But anyways,
God, I'm so
like,
confused.
I'm looking at this and I see this hard wig soft life theory, and it's, saying, and so I thought it was funny. And I thought to myself though, I go, wait a minute. When I met my husband, when I met Ryan, that weave was on its last leg.
Like dying.
It needed to be out of my head expeditiously. Like, oh my God, like badly. And he liked me. We exchanged numbers that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. And so it took 3 weeks for us to go on our first date.
Okay.
At the time, I was working at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because COVID had like just happened,
Okay.
and I still wasn't in the corporate workforce again.
Yeah.
So I'm working at this restaurant, and I wanted to move to Atlanta then. I was making moves to try to move.
Okay.
So I had an interview for a job to be like an executive assistant to a celebrity chef at that time.
Okay.
So she flew me out there, and I was out there for a few weeks. So I'm still wearing this weave that I was wearing because if you work at a restaurant, you don't get paid.
I'm with you. When you said you fly to Atlanta with a bat. Okay.
I
Continue.
made it work.
Oh, okay.
I know how to make things
You-
work.
we
know how to stretch it.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
So I get there, and I'm there for about 3 weeks.
Mhm.
So I come back. Obviously, if you're working at a restaurant, if you don't work, you don't get paid.
At all.
So I don't have money to go get my hair done when I get back. But the weave needs to come out of my head.
Absolutely.
When I tell you I came back from Atlanta raggedy, I was missing 2 nails, and I took off the weave. And I was going through the growing phase of my
Okay.
hair. So I couldn't exactly wear my natural hair yet because it wasn't enough to do anything with.
You got that little 30 tennis ball look.
We're in
You know what I
the
mean?
we're in the ugly stages. Like it's bad. So I realized very quickly one thing about Ryan, which is my husband,
Yeah.
is he is not the kind of guy that you want to give the runaround, right?
Mhm.
I felt like and granted, he was not my intended demographic, like ever. I always thought I was gonna end with a black man, right? Like that was not my.
I mean,
But I liked him, and so I told him, "Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna be very honest with you." I go, anybody else, I would have lied and said, I just don't want to go on the date right now. I go, but I'm gonna be honest. I cannot afford to get my hair done right now, and I don't like to go anywhere unless my hair is done. But I do want to spend time with you. So does it bother you if I wear a head wrap? And he's like, I have no idea what that means. Please just come as you are. I really would just want to hang out with you.
I didn't know what that was either.
you didn't know what a fucking head wrap
No,
was?
she had to.
I go, do you know who Erykah Badu is? And he's like,
I
no.
didn't know who Erykah
He had to look up
Badu is.
Erykah Badu
Yeah.
to then find the head wrap.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's like a fucking turban.
Bro, no, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's a head wrap,
It's a
baby.
head wrap. There's difference.
I'm not Indian, so it's a head wrap, sweetheart. Like,
a turban is for their culture.
Sean is gonna walk out of here with so much knowledge. Like,
Well, no, I already looked that shit up. Remember?
But
I know, but
Erica is spelled with a Y, right?
and
Yes.
a K-A-H.
So the
And a
reason why she spelled
KAH.
it like that is because, and I don't think it's originally spelled like that. The reason why she changed the spelling of her name is because
Head wrap.
she wanted to like I think it was something against like oppressive, like naming.
Yeah.
And so she wanted to make it more, I don't want to say African, but she did want to get away from the oppressor, basically. That's what I've read. So, no,
Just
Ryan,
real quick right there.
Yeah.
Those look oddly similar.
Hold on. Ready? Here's why. This is Middle Eastern. Ready?
Yeah.
Where is that located on the map?
In Asia.
Right?
Yeah.
African, which is right around the corner.
It's a
Right.
different continent. Yeah.
But it's right around the corner.
Sure it is.
Okay.
So we call it something different.
It's something different.
It's like having.
Well,
two
that's why I was confused because I thought it's a turban.
But to just negate the fact that it's called a head wrap and say, oh, it's a turban is incorrect. It's kind of like you're Cuban, right?
Yes.
I'm Honduran. I'm very sure that there are certain foods that you guys eat and you call it something, and we have maybe the same food and we call it
Empanadas?
something different.
Empanadas?
Habichuelas.
So for us, we call it pastelitos.
Okay.
What an empanada is to somebody else is a pastelito for me in Honduras, basically.
So calling it two different words, but it being the same thing.
And they're very similar, but they're not exactly the same. And it would be, you just don't do that. Like you don't say, oh no, it's not that, it's this. No, they're both, but you're from where you're from, and I'm from where I'm from.
Honduras is pretty much Caribbean.
So it
Man, bump that. It'd be like me calling you Mexican.
Yeah, it continues.
Yeah. You see how hostile you just got?
I didn't get hostile.
Yeah, all right.
I didn't get hostile.
Yeah,
But there's nothing wrong with being Mexican, but you're simply, but you're not that.
But
right?
I'm not Mexican.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
because of the country that you're in. Okay, now I'm getting it.
So
now
it is
I'm
a
getting
head wrap.
it. Yeah.
Because I'm a black girl,
Yeah.
and I'm not Indian. It's not a turban.
Yeah. Well, you have black skin.
I'm black.
Yeah, black skin.
I'm not understanding why you keep saying skin at the end because I'm black. Like,
Well, you called me white.
yeah.
I don't have white skin.
I'm.
Boy, we can cancel today. This is the most racially charged thing we've ever said.
I'm not from Europe. I mean, that's white.
What?
Have you ever?
Fuck, we're about to be here for a minute.
Woo! You know what? It's okay.
Just stop there.
Right, like
because she'll go.
it's okay.
We'll be 8 segments in just on
Yeah.
just on
What? I will pull out a whole lesson.
boy,
Like,
just
let's-
on the ancestral DNA. Like, you really want to do it? All right.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Ay, Dios, ayúdame, Señor.
That's okay. Now, oh God.
So basically, Hard Wig Soft Life was born of just my life experience, right? But then I
Yeah.
took it metaphorically
Okay.
and was like, okay, well, you don't have to have a hard wig to have a soft life,
Oh,
right? You deserve a good life even if
Okay,
you're going
man.
through it.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of times where I was going through it, and I just felt like, wow, I'm never gonna be able to have like a good life. I didn't think soft life because that wasn't, like, I guess, a trending like
it wasn't
topic.
there. It wasn't a thing then.
But I'm going through this struggle. Like, maybe I don't deserve to live like a nice life. You start to feel like that really once you go through so much trauma after trauma after. It was like one thing after another, after another, after another. And so I just thought about it metaphorically. I thought about it like as a joke. And I wasn't going to name the podcast that at all. Like, that wasn't in my frame of mind at all. And my husband was the one who was like, babe, because I told him what the Hard Wig Soft Life theory was. And he was like, babe, you should just call it Hard Wig Soft Life. He goes, culturally, like, the girlies, they will understand that.
Girl, that was like, they would understand that.
Every black girl I talk to, they go, what's the name of your podcast? Hard Wig Soft Life. Oh, shit, I like that.
Yeah.
The intended demographic is going to pick up on what
Quickly.
it is. Typically, black men will ask me, so are you bashing black men? No, I love y'all. Like, I love y'all. I just happen to marry someone who's white. But I'm not bashing black men. It's not that. It's more of just like, hey, it just correlated with my life.
It correlated with what you're doing. Yeah. As long as you're not bashing us, we're like, oh.
No, never that.
It's like, I'm going to tune in.
No,
I'm going to tune in.
never that.
I'm
My
gonna
brother's a
watch.
black man. Like,
Facts.
imagine, I come from a black man. Like, what?
Yeah. See, you're still confused, and I love it.
I'm not, because Central America to me is more Incan than anything else.
All right, hold on. Watch
Yeah,
this.
but
What's-
let's get off the ethnicity.
I'm ready.
part.
No, watch
Let's
it.
get off
Okay,
that.
so basically, right?
Explain it
So
to me.
I will explain to you, right? So in Honduras, there is a group of black people that are there, right? They're Honduran 100%. They're called Garifuna people, right? And so my father is literally the same color, maybe a little lighter, but he's a black man. Like, if you look at my dad, there is absolutely no question That is a black person that you're looking at.
And he's getting pulled over just as quickly as
Until he opens his mouth and says, my name is Pablo. And you're like, oh shit, like, is that a joke? Like, what the fuck? Like,
and that is kind of why I always go back to when I say skin.
But so
because in Cuba, the majority of people are black.
So
they don't call themselves black people. They call themselves Cubans.
So let me finish, right? So obviously, right? If you're an Afro-Latin, that Afro is African, right? Somebody who was from Africa, point blank, period. Somebody who's from Africa. And I know that from like just our ancestry, like we have roots in Uganda, right?
Ooh, y'all are niggas.
You know,
but no, like that's
that's real. And so my
you
father
mean African
is black.
Yeah.
My grandparents on my dad's side, black. My great grandparents were black. So that's at least like a few generations, and they're all they started in Belize and then were in Honduras. Now before that, I don't know all of the lineage, right? But I always tell people racially, I am black, and ethnically, I'm Hispanic. When I fill out any documents that ask me, like, it's two questions in succession. They typically ask you what your race is.
What is your race?
Yeah, yes. What is your race? Black. There's no question that I'm a black woman, whether I'm light or not. Whether I got a curly weave in my hair today or I have a straight, I'm black.
Gotcha.
When I pick my ethnicity, I am of Latino or Hispanic origin. So I never discount one or the other. So
ethnicity is like geolocation.
Correct. Now, because Hispanic people come in different races, right? And I'm not
colors.
I'm not calling you like, oh, a white boy like a gringo, but you're white.
You're fair-skinned.
To me, I will call you a white person. And so, and if you were to fill out the same paper, you would have to fill it out white and then of Hispanic origin, if I'm not mistaken.
I put other.
You put other. Okay.
Other is for like Indians, bro.
I'm olive, bro.
Like, no, other I feel like it's for like Indian, Asian.
I'm olive.
Man, exactly. So you gotta be in the white category, bro.
No, white is white.
Oh,
you ever see a white person?
It'll help your credit score, I promise.
Hey, let me ask you. Do you think I tan or burn?
You definitely tan.
I don't burn.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm never red. I get darker.
Well,
so how can you say I'm white? When a white person tans in the sun for longer than like 5 hours, they turn red.
That's a lot.
I don't.
I know Italians that get tan.
Well, there you go. Olive. Olive.
I would not put that as a litmus test because I myself get fucking red. I get sunburned. Like, what are we talking about?
I don't get sunburned.
So I'm white now because I get sunburned?
Yes.
Because, with your logic, like what?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. So
now you ain't black.
No, because she gets pulled over today. Her experience is going to be very
I'm not going to
black.
lie. Actually, no, they let me go all the time because I'm a veteran.
Pretty. Veteran privileges.
Veteran.
That's even worse. It's even fucking
worse.
No,
actually, I don't think that's worse.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
No,
I'm okay with that.
I'm going to tell you a story.
She served the country,
That's
bro.
cool. I can do it in a minute. I can tell this fucking story. I got an old boss when I worked at Jiffy Lube. My man would fucking... We got there on Sunday, and we know it's going to be like a fairly slow day. So this motherfucker, we got the football games on. He's throwing back beers in the office because he don't have to do nothing but sell shit. So he leaves one day, and I know he's hammered. He's ran through 4 12-packs by himself.
At work?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah. Older white man. He's a veteran. He's got his old uniform hung up. He said, they'll never pull me over when I got my uniform in the back seat. Yeah. Congrats. I watched him leave, go into the fucking gas station, got pulled over.
Did he get a ticket?
No, I pulled up just to make sure he was good. I'm like, all right, cool.
And they took you to jail.
First off, absolutely not. I sat in my vehicle a good little distance. I wanted to see it. I didn't want to be involved. So I watched the officer go up. He gets him out of the car. It looks like he's going to start with the field sobriety test. My dude says a couple words to him. I watched the officer look in the back seat, shook his hand, and left.
Yeah.
I said, what the holy fuck?
Service members
I have a good story. My dad was in the car with me, and I got pulled over.
Okay, cool. We'll hold that thought.
Yeah.
We'll be right back for part 2 of In Mastery Trust with the lovely Miss Melissa Leboriel.
I'm Melissa Atkinson.
Oh, Atkinson, my it sounds like your credit score got better. We'll be right back. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification button, follow us on all your streaming networks. We'll be right back.
But we're back to the story.
We're back. Referring to it.
Continuity.
I'm coming back to it, team. For part 2 of Max We Trust, Miss Melissa. We're talking about before we left.
Yes.
You using your vet card to get out of a ticket. Go.
It's not done on purpose. So my license says veteran on it.
What?
Are you an organ donor?
I think I still am. Yeah.
They're gonna let you die. Continue.
Yeah. So my license says veteran on it.
Okay.
Like they all say that. You just when you go to get it renewed or whatever, you give them your
veteran.
DD-214.
Okay.
Showing I was in the military, and they just put it on there. So I do not give them anything extra. I literally just give them my license when they ask for it. Now, I was with my dad. And we were in Brandon, actually, where like kind of close to where I used to live. And I made a U-turn that I guess is now an illegal U-turn. Now they have a sign.
The one out there on 301?
It's the one on, is it Goranto? It's like near.
Oh, Grotto Lake?
Yes,
yeah,
like
you can't
in
do that
that
no more.
area. So you can't make a U-turn.
Nope.
So I wasn't looking and I made the U-turn.
Because we used to do it for years.
Yes.
For years it used to be.
The cop, I see the lights. And it was like in one of those big, the SUV type
Oh,
cars
yeah.
that you
It's
can't.
the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
And I'm like, and my dad is like, hey, Melly, it's going to be okay, Melly. It's going to be okay. Now, remember, my father is black. Like, Honduran black, but black. It's going to be okay. He's panicking. And I'm like, Dad, I'm just going to grab my... No. Don't grab anything. And I'm like, it's really okay. Like, it's fine. So the cop pulls up. And he tells me, oh, do you know that you just made an illegal U-turn? And I said, oh, I grew up in this area, and I actually didn't even see the sign. I should have paid more attention. Sorry. So I give him my license. He comes back, and he goes, I have one question for you. So I'm like, okay, mind you, my dad is looking like he's shitting bricks. And the guy goes,
He's a black man dealing with the police.
yeah, he was terrified.
Yes.
And I go, yeah, sure. What's your question, sir? Like, and I'm calm, cool, collected. Like, because I mean, if you're gonna give me the ticket, just give me the ticket, and that's it. Like,
we'll be all right.
Whatever. And so the guy goes, what branch? And I go, oh, Army.
Oh, we're good.
And he goes,
how did he know?
because on my license it says veteran.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he's like, what branch? And I go, Army. I go, what branch were you in? And he goes, Army. And I go, huh? I was like, Army. And he's like, I'm going to let you off with a warning. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. Because I was like, oh, I'm with my dad. We're just driving around. He was like, yeah, just have an awesome rest of your day. My father was so shook. He goes, I never seen that before. Like, yeah, he was shook. He's never seen nothing like that before. And I told him, I said, Dad, I already got pulled over the other day. I think that week I got pulled over like 3 times.
And
whoa, we got to ask the question. Why are you getting pulled over so much?
So the first 2, speeding.
There you go.
See, you asked.
This is allegedly.
No, ain't no alleged.
No, allegedly
I've seen
speeding.
this child drive. No.
It's funny. He asked me, he was like, when you were running late and I went to go get food, I left and came back.
Yeah,
and he said, how did you get here before Max how did you get back before Max got here? And I go, I'm quick.
She was gone like 5 minutes, bro. It was wild. Because you were like 15 minutes away, right? And then she's like, okay, I went out to smoke. And then as I was walking in, she's right behind me. This is wild. This is wild.
I'm not going to tell too many stories.
She's a great driver.
If
I am.
Efficient.
Efficient. I like that one.
I'm going to say this. If I robbed a bank and needed someone to get me from point A to point B with not being touched, I know who I'm calling.
We'll get there quick. We won't die.
We're not going to die. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be all right.
We might get pulled over.
And we won't get a ticket.
We're not getting no ticket. She's going to pull this veteran card. Meanwhile, there's all kinds of drugs and money in the trunk. We only got to flinch about
Allegedly.
it.
Allegedly.
That one you got to allege.
I got pulled over in my neighborhood. So, I live in the Carrollwood area. And we live in a nice neighborhood. I got pulled over, and I'm always blasting my music because I'm not going to change me. I am who I am.
You got a system in your car?
No, I don't have a system, but it is pretty loud. It's loud enough. And so...
It's loud enough to make her feel good.
Exactly. Like, I can hear every layer of the song type loud. And so I'm driving, and I saw a cop in my neighborhood, and he pulled me over. He said, where are you coming from? And I go, from around the corner. He's like, do you live in this neighborhood? And I go, yes. It was the one time I wasn't speeding too. I go, yes, I do. Why?
This was at night, I'm assuming.
No, this was in the daytime. This is broad daylight.
Oh, you can't pull you over.
It was like 30.
Yes, you
I think
No,
the
you
speed
can't.
limit was
It
35,
doesn't
but I
matter.
was at like 38, 39. Like, and he told me, he said, well, you're not even driving 40, so it's not crazy. And I go, so I don't understand
Why we're having this
why we're
interaction.
having a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he felt dumb, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to keep going. I kind of was just like,
We don't want to disrespect our officers out here.
I'm like,
No,
you know,
absolutely
I'm just gonna go. And I told Ryan, and Ryan was like, what? I'm like, yes.
But see, that's the thing. Like you described 3 different. I'm gonna give 3 people you reference and 3 completely different experiences that all of them will have.
Yeah.
Ready? She has the experience of she's a veteran.
Yes.
So when people see the license, they're gonna say veteran.
Mm-hmm.
If that officer has either military experience or somebody who is close
serves in the police
or
force.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna look at that and kind of okay.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband, who's a white man, if he gets pulled over,
He never gets pulled over. Well, he doesn't speed though.
he doesn't
He's a
speed,
very
but I'm
responsible
saying,
driver.
like he's less of a target. But then if you pay attention what she said about her dad, the minute the lights hit, he starts shitting a brick. That's 90% of black men in America.
True.
Like lights hit behind you. The first, and it's sad to say this, the first 2 thoughts are, am I going to jail or is this my last day?
Yeah.
It's a shitty reality. And I've talked about this with like friends of mine, but like that's a shitty truth, right? Like it sucks. It sucks. That's a fact.
What I will say is during COVID, my brother was in town from, he was going to school like in the Fort Lauderdale area.
Okay.
So during COVID, they shut down the campus, whatever.
Absolutely.
He came here. And he was staying with a few of his friends. Now, like, it was like 3 of them. And they all like vary in like some of them are white, some of them are like Hispanic, you know, whatever. And so my brother, somebody asked him to pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother said, yeah, I'll go, but all 3 of you guys got to go in my car with me.
Yeah.
And that was that. Like, he was like, yeah, because I'm not going to get pulled over by myself and it'd be like misinterpreted as like I'm doing riffraff and I'm not doing riffraff. So
I'm not doing hood rat things with my hood rat friends.
That part. He was like, all 3 of y'all coming with me.
in the car, load it up. I need witnesses and corroborators. You know what I mean?
Luckily, nothing happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those are real life thoughts.
Real, I'm telling you. I said that one of the bartenders at my job, she was taking home. She's a white bartender. She was taking home the door girl. She's a black woman,
Mm-hmm.
like very, very much dark skinned black woman.
Okay.
They're driving back. I guess she was speeding a little bit, and she had never understood that
dynamic.
dynamic because
Mhm.
she got pulled over and she's like, "It's fine. I'll just grab my ID. You know what I mean? We're gonna go about our day." She said she looked over and realized that the door girl had already called someone.
Yeah. On FaceTime, if you can.
Immediately. Oh, we're getting pulled over. Hey, I just need you to be on the phone with me for this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if this goes left, I need someone to be able to corroborate what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And as a white woman, she just didn't understand why that's a thing. And then once it got explained, she said that hurt her whole soul.
Yeah.
Understanding that that's a real reality for black people. Like,
You know, cops kill more white people than black people.
So what I will say,
There's literally, that is a fact.
Okay, cool.
right? So
y'all are just taking it personal, is what
I'm not taking it personally. It can't. Be
I'm trying to hold back, bro.
Okay,
I'm trying
cool,
not
watch
to
this.
say much, but like,
All right, cool. Watch this.
like
in life, how many times have you been pulled over?
Me?
In life,
7 times.
cool. In life, I've been pulled over.
Not for speeding.
But no, I've been pulled over more than 7. Ready? How many times have you been face down with a gun in your face?
0 because I cooperate with their instructions.
Hold on. No. See, you automatically assumed I didn't cooperate.
right.
I've been
automatically
arrested,
assumed-
bro. I've been arrested a lot, bro.
But that's cool. That's cool. But you automatically assumed your first defense was I cooperated. Anytime I've ever had an interaction with the police, I've never not cooperated. I understand me. My mentality is I can pay the bail. I have people who love me who will pay the bail. I don't give a fuck about going. That part's easy. That's some
Why is
hours
there a
out-
gun in your face?
Because he felt like I was a threat to him.
Correct. It doesn't happen all the time, and I'm not.
And
Gonna
I'm not saying. Let me just say this to the camera. I don't think all police officers are like that.
Correct.
I do respect our law enforcement, but
Correct.
I've had guys who have literally. I've left it. This isn't. I've been during daytime, nighttime, whatever. I've had a guy in Pinellas, out by US 19. At the time, I was working for
We're on 19.
19, a little bit off of Gulf to Bay.
All right, so near.
So like, if I'm coming down,
is
Gulf
that
to
like
Bay,
49th?
a little bit closer. Like
Little
when I
bit
go to
closer.
Gulf to Bay, I make the left on 19 for about maybe 2 miles, and then my dealership is right there. Okay, So we're taking one of the vehicles to go to get serviced because we don't have an in-house service station. So we got to drop it off at our sister dealership for a service station. Mind you, it has dealership tags on it. I'm literally just going to the service station. I make it around the corner.
Why'd you get pulled over? What was the reason? Driving while black? Is that what? That's what he really wants to say, right? Just say it.
I was a black man in
a nice car,
a beautiful vehicle.
There's plenty of those.
And it's not an all the time.
It's not an all the time thing, but the thing about it is I literally was at a light and it turned green, and I started reaching in the glove compartment for the service check because I knew once I get there,
they pulled you over for that.
Huh? He pulled me over because I was still sitting at the light. He said, hey, what are you doing over here today? I said, oh, I'm taking this to go get service. I said, well, I went to go grab my wallet that was in this passenger seat. I went like this, get out of the fucking car! Immediately. And I say that it doesn't happen all the time.
It's not all the time.
But it's a real thing, bro. Like, that's a real thing.
So, okay, obviously my husband is a white person, right?
Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus.
And
That's from a movie.
Like, my brother is black, right? I mean, granted,
Cat
whatever.
Williams?
So
Cat Williams, yeah.
What I will say is my brother is an all around good kid. Like, never been in trouble.
Never.
Like, you know, right.
Yeah,
you know how Anthony is.
Yeah.
And my husband is, he's gotten into trouble in the law in his past, right? But overall, he's also like on the straight and narrow, right? So they're both equally great people. Don't go looking for trouble. Don't really do anything out of the ordinary, okay? So what I will say is, and this is not to down one or the other or to have a mentality of like, well, your life is easier than my life. We're not doing that, right? But what I will say is that they both live in different realities of some sort. My brother is cognizant of the fact of, if I'm not going to go running at night, right? I'm not going to go running at night.
You're talking about because of skin color?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
What are you doing out at night?
My husband, this would never be a thought to my husband.
I wouldn't even go running at night.
No, but let's say like you're an avid runner, right? So let's take my husband out of the equation.
Go on a trail.
His younger brother, right? His younger brother Chase, love Chase. He's amazing. Roughly the same age as my brother, maybe a little bit younger. He is younger. Chase goes running at night. Every night.
Who the fuck goes running at
A
night?
lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Because it's cooler.
Do they have reflective clothing?
I don't know what he wears when he
Yeah.
goes
No,
running.
but they should.
But what I'm saying is
should.
He goes running at night, and he doesn't have to think about it. Why? Because it's just not part of his reality that someone is going to think of him as a threat running at night. If he goes running at night, it is more.
I get what you
understand what I'm saying?
get what you're
Now,
getting
if my
at.
brother goes running at night, because it is cooler.
Yo,
in the
what's
evening,
a black guy doing running
Running
right now?
at
Running
night.
in the middle of the night.
What did he steal?
What did he steal?
Exactly.
Where's
A
he
white
trying to-
guy's running. They're like, oh, he's exercising.
He's exercising.
He's exercising. It's a completely different dynamic,
So
bro.
That's a stereotype.
The first time that I
Yeah.
brought that up
That's a
to
real one.
But it's a
Chase-
real one. That one I can kind of get.
So the first time I brought that up to Chase,
Actually, that makes sense.
I was like horrified. He goes, I'm getting ready to go to my run. We're in Virginia, and I'm
Oh,
like,
shit.
we're visiting, right? The
Yeah.
family. And Chase goes, yeah, I'm just grabbing my stuff. I'm gonna go for my nightly run. And everybody's white because of my husband's family. And I'm like, you doing what?
Well, Virginia is pretty black,
No, there's
isn't it?
Well, it depends on
Depends
like
on
you're
what
talking
area.
like Richmond. Richmond's very cultural.
Richmond, Norfolk,
and
like Newport News and stuff like that. But even that is like it's a different type of different demographic.
Now, if we're aware of those stereotypes, don't you think it'd be a smart idea, which it should be a smart idea, any cyclist is required to have a tail light and a headlight on their bicycle when they're riding at night.
Yeah.
I think anybody running at night, whether black or white, should be required to wear reflective apparel because you can't see them if they're running in joggers and a sweatshirt.
I don't disagree with
You
that.
don't know whether they're black or
I
white.
don't disagree with that, but
But it still doesn't change. I agree
But
with
then that would identify them as a runner, somebody who is trying to be identified as running, which means that their likelihood of being pulled over would be reduced.
I agree with you, and then I disagree. I agree with you that they should.
So
have
they
to
should
wear,
not identify themselves as runners?
It's not that. It doesn't change the outlook of someone else.
I get what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you
Right, no,
at all.
and I feel you too.
At all.
So it's not, but it is. It wouldn't change the outlook on someone who already thinks a certain way.
Yeah, I
right?
get.
You don't think like that. I
No,
don't think
I
like that.
don't.
Max
I
doesn't
don't.
think
Yeah,
like that,
no.
right? So you would never go up to someone, whether they're white or black, and be like, "Hey, what are you doing running at night?"
Yeah.
Because that's not who you are. But that doesn't mean that there aren't people who
I'm not-
And
are
there
that
are
way.
people that
Hold
do
on.
think
Correct.
like that.
I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie. I'm a
You know what? I can feel you on that point.
I'm with
Yeah,
you, but I'm
it's not-
gonna show my racism a little bit. Hold on, watch this. If it's at night and I'm sitting out on like the porch and I see a white man pass by running, I'm gonna go, "Oh, good for him." That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go, "Good for him. He's getting his exercise in."
But if you see a
If
black,
it's like, okay, now if it's like 2 or 3 black people running,
You're gonna run
I'm
too.
gone. I'm gone. I don't give a fuck what we're doing. I'll figure it out when we get there later. But if I see them in full,
yo,
now, they got, like for me, I need to
but Max, you're racist on your own people, dog.
So
So the
I don't
stereotype
even think
fits.
it's racism.
Like,
I
it's a
just feel
survival
like
thing.
It's a survival
it's
thing.
like in my mind.
Well,
if
why are
they're-
you thinking like that,
Because
dog?
here's my thought process. If like black runners, I feel like we would look the part, right? But like if it's at night and he don't necessarily look like an avid runner, I figured out like I'm either running with him or I'm running in the house, locking door, lock.
That's what I was gonna say,
I'm waiting
just
at
go
the
in the
door
house.
I'm waiting at the door like this for the next 20 minutes. Like the zombie apocalypse happened, bro. It just happened.
I think
Patient zero is in the hood.
it is true. Like I've asked Ryan before. I'm like, babe, if you saw somebody running, would you run too? And he was like, why would I run?
See,
And I'm like, and he's like completely. He's like, well, I would want to find out why
Why they're running.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't need to know why.
and I think that's just like indoctrinated in us to like survive. Like hell no, I'm right. I don't.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
So have you guys ever seen those Instagram pranks where the guy's like walking next to somebody and,
And
then
he
just
takes
like
off running?
yes, and then the other person takes off
What? I
running
would
too.
cook him. I would cook him.
And then he looks up like as if something's fallen.
No.
Yeah.
And then, no, bro.
No, I've
God.
heard of
They
it.
do
I've
it in the
seen it,
store.
but
Ooh, and people just kind of.
And then he's just like, I mean,
would
that
run.
is who said survival? You
She did.
You
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
yeah. So it's preservation of self.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Listen, Darwinism at its finest. Like,
Yeah.
I will not be caught.
If you
Like,
see someone trying to dodge something, you dodge it. But bro,
when I move, you move. Like we.
I love that you said dodge. Ready? You know how I like to do this. Good left. Good hard left every time.
You do that while you're driving?
No.
yeah, I hope not.
No.
Yeah.
He gave me a key word that triggered another thought process. So I said, you know how I do on the podcast, we'll be on a good little path, and I'm gonna take a
Oh,
hard
now
left.
we're talking about
Oh,
something else. Now
okay.
we're
I'm
talking
taking a
about
hard
something
left.
else.
Here we go. We said dodging, right? As a woman, now you know you're married, so it's a little different.
Okay.
As a woman during your single runs, what was your favorite way to dodge unwanted men?
Huh.
See what I did there?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That
So
is
you
a
mean
good question.
like in person on the DMs and the like
Give me both categories, in person and in DMs.
in the DMs or in person? I've always been really nice about it. Like I never would like diss someone. Even if I was not interested, I might even still have a conversation with you. But I will say like, hey, I'm really not interested in this, but I'm flattered. Thank you so much. Anyways, we can continue, talking about whatever. And 9 times out of 10, like I never really got, like no one was like upset with me, right?
Yeah.
It'd be like, okay, you know what, she's cool. Or they might try like, okay, well, what's your Instagram, whatever. And then at that point, I can just like ignore you if I need to.
So, do you have guys that you talk to outside of your marital relationship?
No. So
why wouldn't you just say, "Yo, fuck off"?
No. I'm talking.
I would never do that.
About pre-marriage.
no.
I'm talking
he's
pre-
talking
Oh,
pre-marriage.
okay. He's talking
I'm talking
pre-marriage.
pre-marriage. I'm
Pre-marriage.
talking in her
Oh, I
single
got
days.
you.
Pay attention.
So
No.
in my single days, no, I would have never said fuck off to anyone. And a lot of that is just as a woman, you need to be able to like survive, right? And so that when I say survive, that doesn't mean like, oh, I'm just gonna be slapping people to sleep for no reason. But you don't know how certain men or certain people take things, right? So if I'm like, oh, like fuck you, or like don't talk to me or whatever, like no one likes that kind of response. And if they're crazy enough, or if they want to shoot you, or they want to attack you, or what, I'm not doing that. We're not doing this. So it would always be easier. I used to go out a lot. I used to be in Ybor. I used to be out. men would come and talk to me. And sometimes, hey, maybe I'm not in a well-lit area. Maybe I'm not around a lot of people. I'm walking to, my Uber or whatever. Or if you're like far and your cat calling, hey, you know what? Have a good night, sweetheart. It was good to see you. I've always been extremely kind because of that. I keep my distance. I'm alert. But very much like, hey, if it's the club, hey, you know what? It's cool getting to know you. We can dance here or whatever, but I'm good. Thank you, sweetheart.
Have you ever been in a position in your life where you felt so threatened that you almost thought to yourself, like, I have no clue what's about to happen and I'm scared?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
What was that experience?
I was on a date with someone, and it was in my early 20s.
It was
before
on
my
a
car
date?
accident. He brought me to a house where there were, I guess he was like, oh, I live here or whatever, and there was a lot of other men there.
He picked you up?
He picked me up, we went on a date, and then after the date, he was like, oh, I just want to drop by my house really quickly. And I guess I felt comfortable.
How many more men were in that house?
There were like 4 or 5 men.
Big guys.
Not big, but I'm
They're
a small.
men.
They're men. I'm a woman,
And like she, at the time, in her early 20s, she's smaller than this.
Yeah. So we're sitting there and we're like all talking, but I had already had a few drinks, and then he was like trying to like, oh, do you want more to drink? And I just started feeling really uneasy because I'm like, okay, all these guys are here. I'm by myself. And when I was like, I want to go home, he was like, well, why do you want to go home? No, now I really want to go home, And so they probably, I don't know. I don't know what was going to happen, and I don't want to find out what was going to happen. And so I was
How'd you get out of it?
I made a show of it. Like I cried and I was just like, I'm leaving. And I think once you're already like crying and kind of acting an ass a little bit.
Every man's weakness, a woman crying.
Yeah, so I was out of there. And I don't know if there was Uber at that time or not. I don't think so. I feel like somebody came.
Did he take you home?
No, I didn't want to get back in the car.
Damn, bro. Good thing you got out of there quickly.
Yeah, like.
Because that doesn't sound all right.
No, it was weird. It was like, why am I the only girl here? And because I was like comfortable, he seemed nice, I'm like, okay. You sometimes you just don't think.
Was he light skinned?
He was like Arab or something.
Oh yeah, you were definitely cooked.
Arab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were done.
Yeah, you were done.
You were done.
You were done.
I don't want to be,
Look, I'm gonna say it. I can say it. You can't say it. You got an image of whole. You about to be a concubine. I've been waiting to use that word for years.
I don't know. I felt uneasy. Like,
what's that movie Taken? Where they take the daughter
Yes.
and they start to sell her in the black market.
Yes, that's Taken.
You were next.
Yeah,
you about to be next.
I've had situations like that in Ybor too, where someone like followed me, into like a store or something, and you're like, wait a minute, I saw that guy over there. He followed me here. You're trying to approach me. There was one night, and the guy ended up.
So that concealed carry doesn't sound so horrible, does it?
It's a 50-50 with that one. I'm not a gun enthusiast, but
it's not about being an enthusiast.
That mace will do it just fine.
Exactly. Like I just feel again like
bear mace.
Again,
bear
like
mace.
just kind of living in different realities. Like not to say that you think a certain way or I think, but just living in different realities. For some people, it is a godsend to have that, and for others, it is a little bit of a worry. Like
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Now. When we come back, I'm with you. I'm here. I'm getting better on this one. Hold on, bucko. So when we get back, I want to dive into you talked about going out to Ybor. I want to dive into some of our experiences going out together.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's going to get that time to embarrass you for a little bit. So when we come back, we're going to do that. All right. We'll be right back. Like, comment, subscribe, mash that notification bell. Follow us on all social medias at @MaxWeTrust. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Part 3. In Max We Trust, we're rolling back into it.
In Max We Trust.
That's a big part. So, we were talking about it before. You're a retired party girl.
I am a retired party girl.
But there was a time way back when we, in our youth, when
Oh my God.
when we've been outside together a couple times.
We were outside.
Whereabouts?
Probably Ybor.
Oh yeah, we definitely went to Ybor.
Probably most likely.
At the time, I think I worked at Prana.
Yeah, Prana was the spot.
Oh yeah,
we went to Prana a lot. I remember there was one time.
Wait, so do you know Joyce?
No, she wouldn't. You're talking. Joyce would have still been.
I don't know.
Underage.
I don't know how old Joyce is.
Yeah, she's barely 30. Like,
I'll be honest too. Like, I feel like I always made friends with I'm friends with a lot of DJs.
Yeah.
It's always the person who's bringing the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Never really got to talk to the bartenders because there's not much room for that.
Because you're not the one paying for the drinks.
No, I paid for my drinks. Like, well, when you took me out, though, you did treat me. So you
I was
knew
gonna
the
say,
bartender. No.
first off, when you went out, you came
Well,
out
we-
over here.
well,
You
we
went
went
I was
out.
about to ask.
You
I
did
mean,
treat
like,
me. No,
damn.
No, Max is cool. Like if Max invites you out,
You ain't gotta
and
worry about nothing.
You don't have
Just
to,
show up.
and he'll say that too. He'll
Just
be like,
show-
"Just show up," and I'll be like, "Oh, because money's tight. Just show up, Melissa. Just show up for the good time." So
Just show up and be a vibe. I got this.
always was a vibe.
It's easy. Now, I do remember we went out on a Saturday and, probably got 5-4s. So in my mind, knowing she's a Latino woman, I'm thinking she going to vibe on this Spanish floor. No, straight to the hood floor.
Listen, like it's so funny. It's not to say that I don't listen to Spanish music, right?
You
because I do.
We had a good bachata vibe.
I like bachata. I like
Yeah.
the classics, the salsa here and there. I'll listen to some reggaeton, but we're not gonna get in my car and that's all we're listening to.
Yeah.
Like what? Like we're listening to Paid in Full by Rakim. We're listening to Jay-Z. We're listening to like.
She was about to say Nas.
Yeah, Nas. Yeah.
Yes.
Nas is a top 10 artist.
What?
Nas is a top 10
And
all-time artist.
and don't get me, Jay-Z is like my favorite rapper, right?
Why?
Why?
Great question.
The
Great
man
question.
is, no, I'm about to get there. Like, the man is, first of all, he's a double entendre, triple entendre, like, extraordinaire.
Okay.
So there's that. Like, you could hear his songs or his albums, like his body of works, and, like, listen to them more than one time and keep hearing different things. And to me, that's
feel
my
like Lil
definition
Wayne's
of something
like
good.
that.
So the thing about Lil Wayne, right? Like,
You don't like Lil Wayne?
I do. I liked him when he was in his prime, right? And I'm talking about like
New
The
Orleans.
the
Carter
Carter 2, the
one,
Drought 4.
Yeah.
That
The
was
Drought 4.
The Drought
boom.
4, Carter 2. That
Boom.
was his time, right? And so what I will say about him is, although he's witty and he gives you those one-liners, right? It doesn't amount to a story. And for me, I prefer it being a story, right? Like you telling me something over the course of the 3 to 4 minutes that is the song.
So you like Biggie?
Love Biggie. He's a great MC. Yeah.
Eminem?
Eminem when he was doing well, yes.
Back then.
Back then, when
then,
you talking about his mama?
Yes.
07, 2010.
Even
04.
even before
Like cleaning
that.
out my closet?
before.
I need that.
late
Stan.
90s, early
Stan.
2000s.
Stan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm very much about that. But Lil Wayne lit, especially during that time of my life. I was like a junior in high school in 2007, 2008, right? So oh shit, he said, oh fuck, the next line. But if I were to really sit down and I'm gonna listen to him,
huh?
yeah, I wouldn't really.
Oh God, Jay-Z is not even in my top 10.
And another thing too is regionally people have different tastes, right? So I love up north rap, I just do, and it has nothing to do with
Like who?
Huh?
Other than Jay-Z,
Other than Jay-Z, I mean, of course, I like Nas. Of course, I'm a Biggie fanatic. Of course, let me see, I just told you,
Eminem.
Rakim,
You
all
said
the
Eminem
old
also,
school. Well,
yeah.
Eminem is from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Isn't that up
From
north?
Detroit.
No, Detroit. That's the
It's the
Midwest.
Midwest.
That's
different.
Michigan. That's the north.
Wait, so when
No.
people say north, they're talking about the northeast.
Oh,
Correct.
okay. New
Yeah.
York.
New
You're talking about New York
New York
rappers.
rappers.
Right.
So
So-
traditionally, when you talk about New York rappers, down south rappers,
Mm-hmm.
and
Lil
then,
Wayne, Louisiana.
Lil Wayne, and shit
And then
like that.
Tupac, West Coast.
Then you got West
Yeah.
Coast.
Right.
Then
You've got your 4 regions, basically.
then you got that white boy out Detroit. That's it.
Right.
That's literally it.
So, my
Oh,
husband...
now, so what do you think about Lil Yachty?
Trash.
It's
Trash.
not... No.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
not...
thank you, bro.
No
Mumble
talent.
rap is garbage.
And don't get me wrong, I'll listen to some of it just for the plot.
What
right?
about Post?
I don't like Post Malone.
No?
No.
White Boy Iverson?
No. It never...
The last great white rapper was Eminem. Continue. I apologize.
No, all good. So it regionally, like you were saying, Nas is not, or Jay-Z is not up there for you.
No, he's
I
not.
think by region too, it's, so for instance, my husband will listen to rap music, right? Which surprised me when I first met
Love
him.
him already.
We were I was flipping through music and he heard something and was like, oh, that sounds like Project Pat.
Yeah.
Now, if I show you a picture of my husband, you will never think that Project Pat will be somebody that he knows, right? And I go, how did you know that? Because I looked and it was Project Pat. I go, how do you know that? And he goes, no, I like Project Pat.
Project Pat's from 3-6, right?
Yes. So he likes 3-6 Mafia. He likes Project Pat. He likes Memphis rap. He likes that. So we're a Glorilla household, right?
So kind of like Trick Daddy? Trick Daddy, right?
No, Trick Daddy is Miami.
Miami, yeah.
I thought it was...
305, take it to the house. What are you talking about?
Hands him and Trina were like in the same camp.
No, I'm thinking about somebody else. I'm sorry.
No, all good. So but for him, he's
Tech
like,
Nine.
he's like, yo, Jay-Z sucks. He's like, why do you listen to that?
Jay-Z does suck.
He tells me I listen to Unk rap. He goes, babe, when I get in your car, it's like I'm listening to Unk rap. And I'm like, well, we're gonna listen to rap from the 80s, like, and from the 90s, and like, Big Daddy Kane, like.
I like early 2000s rap.
That's a regional thing.
Trick Daddy, 3-6.
But that's a regional thing because prior to
she grew up in fucking Hillsborough.
I understand that,
but it's also cultural
but I'm
too.
saying
like
musically,
there's more.
So did you.
Okay, you're not listening. Stop arguing with me. Down South rap didn't get great until the early 2000s.
Yeah, late 90s.
That's when the Southern rap really took off.
Rick
Ross, all them.
Fat Joe.
None of them niggas
Fat Joe's
started.
New York.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
New York. Yeah. See, look at you about to jump in there.
Yeah.
See, but like Down South rappers didn't really take off until the 2000s. Prior to that, it was West Coast and East Coast.
And that was
so
it.
You had Cali rappers and New York rappers.
Yeah.
That was all you got.
And it wasn't even Cali, right? It was just L.A. rappers.
Yeah,
and New York City rappers, and that was it.
Yeah, that's it. So that's all. That's
all
all that was flooded on the mainstream radio. It wasn't until the 2000s where Southern rappers started taking off.
Correct.
And that's why,
like Plies.
No, like Outkast.
Outkast
was like the first
Ludacris
was
a lot of that too was by way of because I know that Outkast got really big.
Flow Rider,
Freaknik.
Flow Rider trash.
What?
Yeah.
Flow Rider is trash. Name 4 Flow Rider songs they're just great.
Let me Google them really quick.
You gotta Google it. That's crazy.
Apple bottom jeans, boots.
You have no idea what that song is actually
called. I don't know what it's called.
And you know why?
I don't know what a lot of songs are called.
Low.
It's called Low. Well, yeah, there you go. As far as
his
career went.
Hey, look, ready?
Right.
Ready? And you know why that song was actually a hit? The hook you just sang is T-Pain.
Thank you.
That has nothing to do with Flow Rider.
Shit.
Yeah, you're welcome. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm telling you, I'm on some music shit out here.
Come on now.
Well,
I'm a hip hop head though, so that's like really. I mean, like I listen to other genres just because I grew up singing, right? So I do listen to
what other genres?
Like if you were to go through my Spotify,
Rock,
I'm talking about
country.
We could go anywhere from Andrea Bocelli. Like opera with Andrea Bocelli, Paul Potts, Luciano Pavarotti, to you might end up listening to Invention in A minor by Johann Sebastian Bach, to we're gonna probably hear Tears for Fears, or is it Fears for Tears? Yeah, Fears for Tears, which is like one of my favorite songs, Wants to Rule the World. But then you might hear the sample of it by Nas and A. Marie, but then you might hear the sample of that sample by 2 Chainz and Ariana Grande. I have no clue
what any of these songs are.
You might hear Mariah Carey. You're gonna hear something in Spanish.
To hip hop, now she's at pop with Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Continue, I'm ready.
So yeah, like all the music, I love music. So when people are like, "Oh, I really love music," and I'd be like, "No, the fuck you don't. Like you like the one genre, and that's okay. That's okay. No one's judging." But when people are like, "No, like music is like my life," no, music is my life.
Do you like yacht rock? Like beach music?
Yeah, like are we talking like
Margaritaville?
You talking like Beach Boys and stuff?
No.
Or like the Eagles?
No, more like Zac Brown Band.
I can't say I'm too familiar.
No?
But no.
Trash.
I do like
what? Fuck you.
Trash.
Like some country. Like I like Shania Twain.
I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand.
That ain't
not a worry in the world. A cold beer in my hand.
What is that? Like what?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
No.
It's beach music.
It's beach music. Like,
it's beach
my
music.
ass.
I know it because I.
You just called it trash.
I know, but I know it.
That sounded like trash. Not gonna lie. Like,
I work at St. Pete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they play that.
You know what's so funny is I had a client that was looking for a wife, right? Really random, but a real estate client. And he was like,
looking for a wife?
He was looking for a wife. So he was going to move to Florida to find a wife.
Terrible
idea.
And so
he asked me St. Pete or Tampa.
Neither.
I ran this one by my husband too.
Pasco.
And Ryan was like, he was like, babe, like, he's not going to like the St. Pete girls. He's like, they don't shave their underarms.
Bro, that was the weirdest thing to ever notice.
Ryan lived in St. Pete, but he found me in Tampa. Is this the yacht rock?
Yeah. And we're only going to play like 10 seconds.
I'm open to it, but I don't think it's really my
just
speed.
watch. Just listen.
No, I'm never listening.
Only reason I know this song is there's a homeless man off 4th Street and 1st Avenue.
Y'all a
North.
bunch of motherfucking haters.
Wait,
dog.
no, there's a
yeah.
yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
all I said is, ready? I know this song because a homeless man who sits with his shopping cart has his little stereo. And he's only got like, it's got to be like one CD or whatever he's playing it on. This song comes on every day, 8:37 on the dot when I show up over there. And he's got him in the shopping cart, the stereo in the front. He plays that song.
Sounds like he's playing it for you.
That's cool. He's got,
You know, I'm glad he's enjoying his life.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And like, I'm glad that he is visualizing himself somewhere
Toes in
other
the water,
than where he
ass
is.
in the sand.
Like, bro.
Not a worry in the world. A cold
Yeah.
beer in my hand.
I love
Life is
that.
good today.
I love that for him. That's not this. You know, it doesn't resonate with me, but I love that
Because
for
I'm
everyone else.
I'm a really be toes in the water, ass in the sand somewhere.
You know,
I'll do it for real.
I don't know if my ass gonna be in the sand, but you know.
I mean, it's
Wait,
different.
he didn't say it with you. You're the one who put that.
No,
in
no.
there.
I said I don't think I'm gonna be with my ass in the sand anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Why, come on.
What?
Bahamas?
I need a towel.
So your
I
ass
need
is
a
still on the sand.
Okay, no, I said in the sand. I don't.
No, like,
Okay.
to me that still count. Like,
Okay,
you
okay.
saying like you.
I mean,
you sitting there,
I
like,
just
you're
needed
sitting
to make
in
that distinction.
Oh, you
like,
were talking
you know.
about literal ass in
Yeah,
the sand.
nah.
Nah, it's too weird.
Got it.
Grainy. I don't want that.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
What about Honduras?
What about Honduras?
Do they have white sand beaches?
So
Yeah, they do.
I have yet to go to the tourist island, which is Roatan. I really want to go because my husband's a scuba diver, and
Oh shit! Is he certified?
Yeah, he just got certified not too long
I had a
ago.
How
joke.
far-
I had a
how-
joke,
how
but
deep
we're
can
not
he
doing
dive?
this today.
I don't know because
Scuba
haven't-
diving is fun. If you guys have never
Sean, I
done
had a
it,
joke, but it's-
So we're actively trying for a baby, and so that's why I haven't like gone and gotten like certified.
I didn't know you couldn't
because-
scuba dive if you were.
Well, I just don't want to take any like because the pressure.
Yeah.
So I'm very sure maybe I could while I'm trying, but I would hate to like maybe have
Fuck
gotten
around, have a
pregnant and then,
miscarriage.
right, like you know,
Fuck
just
around having miscarriage because there's no too much pressure
doing
down there,
unnecessary
you know what I mean?
shit, you know. So
No,
I
I
just
don't-
haven't like,
Yeah.
but I will. That's in the plans. But yeah, there's really beautiful beaches. So I've heard in Roatan, which is where the cruise ships get dropped off and where people go like for touristy activities. In the mainland of Honduras, there's like Entela, which is the name of that area. There are nice beaches. I wouldn't say they're like gorgeous or anything. It's
Well,
alright.
but clear waters, white sand.
Not exactly. Not exactly. Like yeah.
So you're thinking touristy side of Honduras?
Yeah, like maybe
Yeah.
like in Roatan.
Yeah, but like
nah.
regular Honduras.
Nah.
But what I'm saying is, you wouldn't put your butt in the sand on some white sand, and well, you've already done that, and blue waters.
No.
She
Nah.
put her ass on a white man, not white sand.
Oh,
Moving
what did
on.
I say?
And
What
white
did I
sand.
say?
White sand. You're wild. I saw the joke. I
there
saw
you
it
go.
coming.
I was like,
Max picked it
I
up.
picked it up. I knew where we was going.
it didn't land, man. Come on, Sean.
I
Like
landed a little bit.
First off, you were supposed to say that we're actively trying.
the joke gotta land.
Yeah,
like
she said they're actively trying for a baby. First off, would you prefer a boy or a girl, or does it matter to you?
I guess I have reasons for wanting either one.
Okay,
So
talk to
before
me.
I used to be like, oh, I want to give birth to a boy. Like I want to have a son.
Got it.
And a lot of it is because I helped raising my younger brother. And, you know, my brother and I, you know, we're tight.
Y'all are
like,
twins,
forever.
bro.
And so I always was like, well, I don't know. Like, I don't even like relate to other like girls that much. I used to say that a lot. Now, I look
I've
at
seen you
it.
interact with women.
You know what's funny is
Back
like
then.
yeah.
Back
like
then, it was hard to put you with women.
it was like, and not because I feel like I didn't get along with people. I think that certain women, not all, because I have amazing friends, amazing like women that I hang out with now. I think sometimes people are threatened by you, right? So like women are a little bit catty, like, and I just don't have the catty gene at all. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, what are we doing? Like I'm not in a competition with you. I'm me, you're you. Like let's just do that. Like so.
Trust me, I know. I had girls who wanted to cut me off because I took her out one good time and they didn't know our dynamic.
Yeah, like I'm just cool. I'm cooling
She's
with
just
him.
cool, and like girls like, that's your girl.
And it's but if I was ugly, nobody would ask you nothing.
Swear.
Exactly.
Sure.
So, but granted, I don't surround myself with people like that anymore. But I will say, if I were to have a daughter, at this point in my life, I would be just as
Terrified.
thrilled. No, I'd be just as thrilled. And the reason why is I would want her to not go through some of the hardship that I did and to understand like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give you all the lessons that I learned the hard way. Will it be perfect? No, like you're gonna fuck up a kid, whether they're a boy or a girl, whatever.
Either way.
Even if you try your best or, you know, whatever. But I think I'd be equally thrilled for either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'll tell you this from experience.
Yeah, tell me.
From experience.
Because
Papa
you have a
Max.
daughter, right?
I have a daughter.
Yeah.
So if you're the one who initiates it, it's a girl. That's how I got my daughter.
I'm screaming.
That's how I got my daughter. Okay.
Elaborate on that.
And glad you asked. So for my daughter, when I got here, I'll tell the story because I don't care. I was in the shower minding my business. Okay. She came on to me.
So that's why
I had a daughter.
That's why it's a girl. Because
That's
that can't be the way it works.
Right. It's an old wives' tale that if the girl initiates, it's a girl. If the guy initiates, it's a guy. I promise you.
We're gonna need some scientific
right?
backing.
Like I
I
know,
don't-
like
I
a
don't-
survey.
I don't know if that's.
I don't think it's a
I'm gonna
science.
team up with Sean on this
Yeah.
one. Right?
I don't think it's a scientific thing, but like I've heard that growing up. Or like there's certain positions that if
That I've heard too,
you know what
but
I'm
I'm
saying?
like,
I don't think that's a real thing either. But I promise you, I have friends who are trying for kids, and they're like, my homegirl, she's trying right now, and they want a boy, and they said something about she's got to be at a certain angle, so they're finishing
I
up.
need that.
Or maybe he's got to initiate, bro. If every fucking kid that was born, bro, guys initiate the majority of the time. There should be a bunch of dudes out in this
Who are you
world.
dating?
My wife.
That's crazy. I've had girls I've dated. I didn't make it in the house out the shower that long, and just come here.
I mean, you've probably only dated somebody for more than like 3 years.
Only dated somebody more than 3 years?
Yeah.
Usually 6. 6 is
6?
usually what he said.
Yeah.
I got 3 of them. Well, 1 for 7, 1 for
Damn,
6.
well, Jen, you better fix your shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
you know what's like the funniest thing too is when you start, because we've been married for a year and some change.
How many times have you raped him?
Oh my God, I'm screaming. You know what's crazy though is when people ask you, "Oh, are you thinking about having kids?" And we say we're trying. You know, saying we're trying, and even Ryan said this. He
Who
was
tries
like,
more?
It's
him or
basically
you?
like saying like, "Yeah, we be fucking."
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah,
it's so
we-
awkward.
yeah, it's
like,
like,
it's
we-
like
we
like,
fucking on the
like
regular.
I told my parents, right? To me, that was a very strange conversation to have. Like with my dad,
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's his little girl.
I'm like, oh, you know, we're trying to have a baby. And I told Ryan, and Ryan was like, babe, that's like saying like we be
All
fucking.
that means
Yeah.
is that you're
No,
not wearing
it's
a.
different. It's different. As
All
a
that
dad,
means is
it's
you ain't wearing
different.
a condom. That's
No,
it. That's
you're
all that
telling
means.
me. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hitting that.
It just feels
Like,
weird.
It's
like,
weird. It's weird because like as a dad, you now have to look at it in twofold. Like, yeah, I'm hitting that, and I'm nutting in it. Like,
yeah, like there's
ah!
actually, like I never thought about this until recently, but I was like, wow, like because you know I'm very close to my brother, and it's like, wow, like we're gonna have evidence that like Ryan
kid.
finished in me.
Yeah.
Like it's like I was like, damn, that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny when you look at it like that. But
Yeah.
it's like, yo, like me being pregnant is like, yeah, like he fucked this and he finished. Like successful.
So who initiates more often?
I know you.
I would say me.
I know
You?
I would
I
say
know
me.
her.
Yeah. So like my husband is
A gentleman and a scholar.
he-
How
He's-
much older is he than you?
he's not.
He's younger.
He's younger by 8 months, but we're roughly
Oh,
the same,
same
age.
age.
Yeah.
Nah, he's younger.
He likes to
8
make
months.
jokes though. He does like to
You
say like,
gotta
"Oh,
be-
she's a cougar."
Yeah.
So when you were talking about your wife and you were like, "She robbed the cradle," I was like, "Here we go." Like,
Yeah.
here we go. It don't matter
yeah.
if it's 1 month, 2 months, 3, a year, 2 years.
5
Men will find a
years.
way to like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you know, I'm younger. So, but most people do think I am younger than him. Just because I feel like I'm a little bit more spirited.
Spirited
Yeah.
and seasoned.
Like Ryan is very much like his.
Does he look older than you?
I don't think so.
Like
no.
they look in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
Like when you look at them together, you're like, oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well, only 8 months apart. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, he looks good. He keeps himself up. Ryan likes to be active. He keeps me active.
does he play pickleball?
You know. We did try playing pickleball.
Never doing it again.
I loved it.
I
like,
thought I blew out my fucking knee the last time I played
Why?
pickleball.
it's not football. It's pickleball. Relax.
That's my problem.
Take a fucking Xanax or something.
No, that's my
what?
problem.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's a hard court.
No, it's not even that. I'm
No?
way too fucking competitive. I'm way too competitive to play pickleball.
Was it 2-on-2?
First off, yes.
Well, then how would you even get
I don't
close?
need it. I don't need it.
All you got to do is lean over.
no,
hit,
because he's
lean
because
over,
he's
hit.
running. I already know Max.
You know
He's
me.
like doing the
I'm
most. Like,
Gone. In my mind, it's a full 1-on-2.
I would have anxiety watching you
Like-
because you're gonna end up in the hospital.
And I'm going everywhere. Like I'm trying to be everywhere at one time. And dude was like, "Bro, relax." I'm like, "There's no switch for me." Like, and if I compete with you in something, we're going. We're going. If you tell me today we're going to the bar, we're gonna see who could take the most shots. When loser pays a tab. I'm ready to die to win this.
I feel like I've witnessed you doing that. Either that, or we have already played that game.
We have played that game, and you lost.
Yeah, like I was at home the next day and was like,
I hope she lost. She's like a $110.
I used to hold my own.
We used to do it. Like, I used to tell guys at the bar, all right, bro, I'm gonna order these shots. If she can outdrink you, you gotta pay the tab.
I used to hold my own.
Shit,
I used to hold my own.
What was the most?
I mean, I never like counted. But
I've given her 10 shots.
Well, what was the time period?
I don't do long periods.
4 hours?
So what I will say
4 hours?
is there have been many.
We're not even been.
I don't know. It's been a long
Because
time.
I can't take 10 shots
what I
in
will
like
say
1 hour.
is there have been many a man who thought that they were going to take me out and get me drunk and like, honey, I'm still standing. Like I don't know. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can continue. You're not even standing no more. You're not even like sitting right no more. I'm gonna call my Uber and I'm gonna go home. And this was a great time.
That's that Central American in you.
I would like, and it was like poised enough. Like I would still be like, okay, well.
And then go to the casino.
No, I used to go home. I was done. Like I'd be done.
There were times. I remember we've gone out and we've been going. And I'm like, she's still up.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a small dude. So I'm over here, I'm on shot 10. I look over and she's still, yeah. And I'm like, I know I'm going to hurt tomorrow.
Yeah.
But she was still going, so then I felt the need to keep going.
Well, it's because you were older than she was.
Yeah.
I mean, as I get older, I can tell you, I drink less.
I think that true. I think too, there was a point in life where I was a very heavy drinker.
Shit.
So like I used to be a whiskey drinker. I used to drink my whiskey neat.
Fuck.
Like no ice, no nothing, give it to me up. And and I would sip at home, so like sometimes I'll have like my own handle, and so I'm like sipping or whatever. So for me, like I was a very heavy drinker. I wouldn't say like, oh, it's a problem, but I was a heavy drinker. So that's why my tolerance, even though I'm so small, my tolerance was like out of this world, because it was like, oh, if I'm going out to eat, I'm gonna have something to drink. Oh, if we're going out, I'm gonna have somewhere to drink. If, just whatever. It was part of my life a little bit more. When I met Ryan, because Ryan is sober, most men would say, oh, let's go grab drinks, right? Ryan would be like, oh, do you want to go rock climbing? You want to go do yoga? You want to whatever? So little by little, my tolerance just came down. So I can no longer, if I smell a whiskey, I'm like, oh, bitch, I'm drunk. Like, get it away from me. That's why I don't drink hard liquor anymore. But
Good for you, though.
I'm gonna say this before we get to the next thing. Do we have time for one more?
If you want one more,
cool. We'll do it again. There was a time, and I've never told her this, but we went out to Ybor. We had a wonderful evening out drinking.
You and her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped her off when you were at your mom's over there off 301.
Okay.
I pulled off, found a visitor's parking spot, slept there for some hours before I went home because I was cooked.
Because she drank you under the parking
lot. She held her
lot.
own. I mean, don't get me wrong. She hurt the next day too. But
probably.
I was just like, no, Jesus, thank no.
I'm glad you took a nap.
Yeah, definitely had to do that. But we'll be right back for the next part of the segment. Like, comment, subscribe, mash the notification button. You'll get to see more of Sean in a few seconds. We're back for more of Him Actually Trust
with Hard Wigs and Soft Lives.
Hard Wig, Soft Lives.
Marry a white guy.
Listen, when I tell you that was not my intended demographic at all. When I met him and he was like talking to me, I mean, I'm not blind. He's cute, right?
Yeah.
And so
good looking
I'm like,
white man.
he's a good looking guy. And so I'm talking to him.
Let's put up a picture and let the audience judge.
Okay.
What is your
really
Instagram?
He's not on social media.
He's not, but you can find him on mine. So
you.
mine is Melissa, Melissa.
Am I on Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
M-I?
No, Melissa. Don't try to get creative because I'm black. It's traditional.
Well, I mean, Erica Bugaka had a
oh my God.
Wow. Bugaka is crazy.
What was it?
Erica Badu.
Badu.
Oh my God.
He came out with that.
Oh, man. Now both of y'all just try my life here. So
go to that one, the second one.
Which one?
The second one. There you go. That's me.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to scroll down.
That don't even look like you. That must be that Hard Wig.
Time out. Pause. I got a question. Go back to that. We're not gonna be disrespectful because I've known her forever. Excuse you.
I've gained weight.
podcast launch?
I've gained weight.
Put those away.
Excuse me, it is my body. Do not police me because you can't not look at it.
Wait, what do you say
you
put
see
away?
the difference between two men? Sean noticed my hair. Sean noticed me and said, "You don't look like that," which I do because I just had straight hair.
Yeah.
Depending on how my hair looks, I change.
Sure.
I've seen various versions.
So what were you talking
And he's
about?
talking about my chest.
Oh, your boobs.
Yeah, you see, you didn't even look, right?
No, I caught a glance, but
He's
out of
married. That's the difference.
But
out of respect, I didn't say
right,
anything.
like
I'm gonna say it because I'm her friend. And I'm like,
anyways,
this is new,
sweetheart. Like, no, it's not new. I have gained weight. I still dress the same. I just weigh different.
Okay,
So
so
this is my husband.
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
There he is.
Look at the GQ model right here.
This guy is literally the walking epitome of a white guy.
First off,
He's got glasses.
I would trust him with my taxes tomorrow.
What are you talking about? I already gave him my taxes now.
I'm expecting him to invest my 401k.
Why are you doing my
There
husband?
is the soft life.
But look, like this is okay.
Davis Island, Tampa?
Wait, stay
Where?
right here.
Yes,
Sean,
these are engagement.
Oh,
pictures.
Amalie Arena.
Sean, stay
There it
right
is.
here.
Okay.
I've known Melissa for years.
And
right?
You've never seen her happier.
I shit you not, never. Like never. I've seen her with niggas where it's like it's kind of happy, but there's some stress going on.
I'm screaming.
Like,
Oh,
did the happy outweigh the bad? This looks like pure joy.
Did she ever
Almost-
smile like that?
I love my husband. Like my husband is lit.
like, no.
No. I'm saying with the other people.
I've never seen like
No, it's always been really contentious relationships.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it is too just because I've done a lot of self-reflection. I'm very therapied now. My therapist, she gets her money's worth with me. But I will say
What do you
that
talk to your therapist about?
Huh?
What do you
Oh,
talk?
everything.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. So I
Life, relationships,
pretty?
money.
Is she pretty?
I'm just asking.
Can we get her on the Instagram? What's her name?
We're not doing this. Like, we're not doing this. No, not in that way. But my therapist, she is amazing. And I will say that
Would you sleep with her?
what kind of question is this?
First off,
That's an
no.
Max We Trust question.
First off, no, because it's a breach of patient whatever
Confidentiality.
I'm a
Yeah.
married woman. This body only goes to one person, and that is Mr. Ryan Atkinson.
Okay,
Like,
okay. So, question:
Yeah.
If your husband asked for, never mind.
As for a threesome,
Yeah.
I asked him when we started dating, hey, is that anything that you would like to,
I was gonna
take
say,
part in?
Now, were
Yeah.
you trying to catch him in a trap, or were
No.
you asking?
No, I don't
It
do that. I don't do that.
It just sets a boundary. Like,
Yeah,
like a,
I'm a very, and especially like when we first got
Did
together,
he say
like,
yes?
I would consider myself to be a very sexually liberated person, right?
Okay.
So I asked him, hey, is that something that you've ever wanted to do at all? Like
With
you know,
another woman.
With another woman, yeah.
Okay.
And
It's a trick question,
first he
fellas.
asked me, is this a trap? That was
yes,
the first question.
immediately. Is this a trap?
He
This is
said,
a
this
setup.
feels like a setup. And I said, no.
So it was a setup.
It was not a
It
setup.
was not.
I was being sincere.
She's a very open and genuine. When she asks,
yeah,
it's a
if
genuine
I
question.
ask you, I'm asking you. I don't have time for
You're
all this.
sexually liberal.
I was.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah.
Was.
So, yeah,
So
because
he said no.
For him,
God
was
damn
like,
it,
no.
Ryan.
He did
Ryan,
say
come
no.
on, cuzzo.
I asked him more than once, especially like in the beginning parts. I was like, "Hey, I'm really not trying
Were
to."
y'all
like, trap
married
you
at
up."
that time?
We
No,
weren't married
they're
yet. We were
dating.
still dating. And he has made it very clear, like, "Hey, like, no, like, I'm good. It's not something that I like care about. Honestly, like, we're good, cool." Now, a few years have gone by. Obviously, like, I'm 34 now, and we're married. I don't think I want to invite anybody in with
Now
So
you
that was
know.
my next question. Like,
Yeah.
in the dating phase, is it more like I forgot who we were with that said. I think it's Adrian who said, "Why have threesomes become a thing?" But I
Gets
feel,
boring.
but it's not even that. I think it's so much so like during the dating phases where if this goes left, that happened. But now that you're married, it's such a deeper thing. Like there's so much more to it.
Yeah.
Now bringing a person, does it feel like a violation of that bond? If you see what I'm saying.
I think a lot of it is like I've changed.
Okay.
You know, I think that I'm still fun, Melissa, and I'm still pretty. I'm very open and authentic, and
Yeah.
like those are things that I've always been. But I'm different. Like in the same way that we could say, hey, Melissa could go shot for shot at one point in her life, you know, with a guy and still be standing. And that was my lifestyle. Nothing wrong with that, Melissa. I'm not that Melissa today, right? I can't do it. So the same way that I was very open when I first met Ryan and was like, yo, like if you want to, shit, like, yeah, we could bring a baddie up in here and do what we gotta do.
doing?
Right. Like I now look at it as like, no, I don't want to share.
How
my
long
man
ago did
with
you
it.
get married?
We got married 1.5 years ago. Well,
So
April
you asked him this
2024.
question prior to being married?
Yeah,
Yes,
very
I
dating
asked
phase.
him that probably at the start of our relationship. But
Which
I will
was
say
how long ago?
in April, not April. I'm sorry.
About 4
We
years.
don't need to spend
2021.
like 3 days. Oh, 4
2021.
years.
Yes,
Four
Yeah,
years.
4 years.
Because it was right out of COVID when I saw y'all.
Yes.
Started.
So
So y'all
2021.
started dating and then you just threw that out to him and he said
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Damn.
and then I
He's
asked
better than me.
like,
So you're kind of actually happy that he said no because now you don't feel like you'd be
I don't think it would
okay
have made a
with
difference
that.
for you.
I don't think it would have made a difference. Like I
No?
do feel like, hey, we could have done that at that point in life. And
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
but it
changed
would have
my
continued.
mind-
It would have continued, don't
yes
you
or
think?
no? Like if I changed
Yeah.
my mind and was like, hey, I don't think I want to continue with this dynamic. I don't think he's gonna be like, well, you did it before, so why not? Because my husband's not that person either.
Mm.
So it just would have been like, hey, I don't feel like doing this. Like the same way, like, you know, you get tired of things, right? Like if you
Yeah.
ate something every day, and then one day you were like, oh, I don't want to eat this every day, like, or I don't want to do this. I'm good.
That's a lie. Chicken I'm eating every day, all day, every day.
Listen, I'm gonna find me a chicken spot.
You feel me? Like I'm telling you right now. I know this is off topic,
The black guy saying chicken dog.
but I shit you not. Every country I've ever been to,
Mexico? You
Chicken
eating
wing-
you
chicken
eating
wings.
Mexican chicken?
I've eaten Mexican chicken wings.
You know, I put Ryan on recently. Well,
to
I
me.
didn't put him on, but he was like, Melissa, you got to be fucking kidding me. He was going to a Chinese restaurant to pick us up some food. He asked me, babe, what would you like?
Chicken wings.
And I said the chicken
What?
wings
Bussin'.
with some duck sauce
Oh,
and some
he ain't nobody.
shrimp fried rice.
Yo.
He was like, babe, he goes, I'm not trying to be funny because we're very open and candid in
Yeah,
the house, right?
Chicken wings from a Chinese
That's
restaurant?
exactly
Look,
what
look,
he
look.
said.
It'll fuck you up.
It's so
It'll
fucking
fuck
good.
you up.
Yeah,
How good
maybe
that
your
shit is.
booty hole. I mean,
No,
Have
it
you ever,
should be. It
have
should
you ever
be
eaten
good.
them?
no.
Oh my God.
I got you, Sean. I got
No.
you. Next, what we doing? What's the next one?
You got to go to like the plum tree.
Yeah, you
Do
can
you know what I'm talking about? The plum
Yeah.
tree and get their
I
chicken
ain't
wings.
eating no Chinese chicken wings, bro. What
Why?
the fuck?
Why? What do you order from a Chinese spot?
Well, not chicken wings,
What do you
but
order?
the General Tso's.
General
No!
Tso's
Oh
chicken?
my
No.
God!
That's whatever. That's
That is
what-
blasphemous.
Hey, look,
Okay.
ready? Name one Chinese spot you've ever seen rats, dogs, or cats around.
We're gonna get in so much
none
trouble for
of
this.
them. Hey, did you say Hooters?
So what I will say is, I'm not gonna feed into whether
That ain't
General Tso's
Chinese.
is chicken or not. I'm not doing this. Y'all not finna get me caught
No,
up.
no. You get Max's point?
I'm not going. You're not going.
They can't cancel me. This
You're not
ain't a
gonna-
gym membership, bitch.
You're not gonna
I don't
get. You
give a
can't
fuck.
cancel a membership. Like you're not gonna get me caught up. But what I will say is that the chicken wings out of any Chinese restaurant are bussin', and get you some duck sauce with it. So good. Don't knock it till you try it. That is all I have to say about that.
Oh, it's so good.
Damn it, Max. You're making me think, bro.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up, bro.
You're
It's
making
really
me
good.
think.
This is like the best.
No.
No, what I said, I told you
yeah.
to fuck you up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
No, because
Yeah.
you don't see any dogs or cats.
Never.
Or even motherfucking birds around.
I wouldn't
New
know.
China walk.
Just for the record,
I
I
mean,
never
shit.
looked, so I don't know.
She pleads the fifth.
You know what? Now that you do go to a Chinese spot,
I'm not looking.
We don't care.
I'm not
Look.
Hey, but
I just
see,
want you to know that is going to be erased
Well,
from my
I-
mind.
but you can't fake a chicken wing.
that you can't.
Can't fake
You
a
can't
chicken
fake
wing.
that. That's real.
So
Can't
I-
chi- you
the
can't
chicken
fake
wings
it.
are really good.
Well,
The chicken
because
wings
you
will
got
be
two
good.
bones. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you can't fake it.
Can't fake that. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Oh God! You just ruined Chinese fucking.
Look, ready? But here's my thing. Like when it comes to food spots, if you've got an A+ health inspection rating, I don't want it.
What?
Give me that B-.
It's like Waffle House.
Yeah.
You know, one of my friends, shout out Kim Jenkins, she put on her, like, I think it was TikTok or Instagram, like, if the Waffle House is clean,
Don't go.
the Waffle House is nasty.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know, I couldn't resonate with something
How does
more.
that make sense? If the Waffle House is clean,
It's a cultural thing.
The
the
food
Waffle
is gonna
House is
be-
nasty.
Yeah.
It's not ain't gonna be no season. Like
The food
I
isn't
need
gonna be
that.
as
I
good.
need
I
that
need
2-day
that.
old grease.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
need
Like-
that. I need that dude he making bacon for all day.
Sean is gonna come out of
Yeah.
here so educated today.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
He's
That's
got
fucking
we've got chicken wings from the Chinese restaurant.
That
We've
one,
got
yes.
The Waffle House being
I don't know
It
if
doesn't have
that
to be
one
clean.
is. I don't know about that one.
All right,
Sean.
there's a spot. You ever get,
We got the head wraps.
no. You know the
What? Like what?
You said
learned
come
about
out-
rap,
yeah.
yes. We
Yeah.
learned about Erykah Badu today.
Yeah.
This has been very
Aika
educational.
Bayija.
You know, not whatever he said,
Whatever he
bulgogi
said.
stage.
Aisha Baguka.
Oh my god, it sounds so bad. It sounds like I'm not even gonna say what it sounds
No.
like.
So have you been to Girl in a Grill?
Girl.
No.
Wait. Say that again. Girl
and a Grill.
No.
Pull it up on Instagram. Girl in a Grill.
Okay.
It's a breakfast spot.
Okay. Where is it?
It's off Nebraska, close to like MLK. Right?
Okay.
It's
Girl
local-
and
Yep.
a grill.
Yeah. Oh, it's right there. It's the first one that popped up. That one right there. This little lady.
Oh, she got a donk.
No. But look. Go to the food.
Oh my god.
Go to
no,
food.
I can't.
Go to
I'm
the
already done.
Is this
Look.
porn?
Yeah, right.
What is going on now?
The $5 holla. You see me?
Damn.
It's a mannequin. It's a mannequin. Relax.
Oh.
So what is
What is
the intended focus here?
I don't
Because-
know. But
It
the food
sounds
be gas.
like sex and food.
Right.
Look. I'm gonna tell you like this. I went there the other day. Shout out to Girl in the Grill. I went there the other day, and when I tell you, you know
Should
how
pay you to say that, Max.
No, not yet.
I know that's right. Like
We're getting there. But I went there, and the energy was crazy. Like,
Where's it at?
Is that you said on Nebraska, right?
Nebraska, close to MLK in Tampa.
It's in a corner in a parking lot. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Little corner spot, and little dive spot, but everybody's there. They got this little.
I'm gonna go check out her food. I don't think the Instagram is for me,
But
but I'm gonna
no,
go check out the
No,
food
check out the
because I'm
food.
gonna support it.
It's got a good breakfast joint. Like
you said, $5 holler.
the $5 holler.
Damn,
that's
bro.
what it's called.
She got 32,000 followers.
Exactly.
She on her shit. I respect it.
Damn, she be swallowing that girl in the grill.
Oh my gosh.
So they have the $5.
Right, like we're gonna talk about the $5 holler.
So like when I get out, I'm a very simple dude. I just want grits, eggs, bacon.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Okay.
So they got it in a $5 holler.
Heard.
Little to-go joint.
Okay.
When I tell you,
$5 is good. In this economy,
I'll take that.
bruh.
It's like so one day I took it and I dumped it out because I
Dumped
had
it out.
In like a bowl.
in
or
like
in
a bowl.
plate
Oh,
or-
Like, so I had
Threw it away. You know?
no. So I had
Shit.
you know the little grip bowls that come from Waffle House.
Yes.
So I had one of those.
Okay.
Right, because I like to wash and reuse them for like my.
I'm saying yes,
like-
like I've actually eaten one. No, I used to go
But
for
you-
the.
but
So
you seen
you
it.
stole a bowl from Waffle House?
I bought a bacon, egg, and cheese grip bowl.
Oh, okay.
Ate it, cleaned it out, and then I can leave my rice in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because it's the perfect proportion size.
And then you went and got.
So I got the $5 holler from there. and I
Wait a
wanted-
minute, I have to. Oh
Okay,
my
watch
God.
me work. Watch me work.
So we're trying to piece this together.
So I had.
No. I'm following, but I'm also dissecting while I'm following. Max, you wasn't shitting yourself after eating Waffle House, and then you went to go and get more food.
It's days later. These
Oh.
are days apart. Like,
Okay.
Like, I just had the container at the crib.
Okay, now I'm
Now
understanding.
you with me?
Because I was like, why the fuck are we eating more than one breakfast?
She had you just on a tour.
You had me on a tour. I'm not on a tour. Days apart. Okay. So I just wanted to see proportionally like how big this actually is.
Okay.
So I took it and dumped it into the Waffle House guy. I said, "Oh, this is the same fucking thing." Now I'm mad because Waffle House is gonna charge me $11.
11?
Yeah, the
11?
It's really almost $11.
So I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
if
lie.
you go to that place,
Well, but it's
$5.
$5.
It's
Yeah.
$5.
And it's probably better because
and it
she's
was.
making it
She
like,
made it right there. Made
Out
it
of
right
a
there.
food truck.
It's not a food truck. It's a small like actual. building.
I saw food.
I think
They got one
she
outside.
probably has a truck too,
She has a
though.
truck,
Some
too.
people
Oh.
have.
She's got the building itself, and then there's a truck on the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're using the actual building, but I'm assuming at some point.
Now, when you're doing this, is that talking about her booty?
first off,
I bow out of this conversation.
First off. if she throwing up booty, I'm throwing ones.
Oh.
5 ones?
5.
I'm screaming.
Wait,
$5.
well, why is that? Yeah, well,
$5.
$5.
Because the name was
$5
the-
holla. Huh, excuse you.
I hate it here. This is the ghetto.
No tax. No tax.
You never thrown ones on somebody?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay, there you go.
At a strip club where it's intense. You know what's so crazy is that's how I know like I was changing too. Because I used to go and just eat at a strip club just randomly, right?
Jesus fucking
Where'd you
Christ.
go?
So,
Where'd you go to eat at the strip club?
I would
Penthouse?
go to Penthouse. Yeah.
There you go.
Crazy.
So when
Free
I
lunch.
Penthouse,
That
y'all
lunch,
about to start
yeah.
paying.
$5 cover.
yeah.
Hey, Penthouse gonna start paying us because we keep referencing them way too much.
You know what's crazy?
I
though?
need that.
You said you were talking to
I
me.
know, I need that.
I remember he needs that. Well, it doesn't go with my brand, but he needs that, and
Yeah.
we support the naked hustle nonetheless.
Yeah, there it is.
But I remember telling Ryan in the beginning of our relationship, I'd be like, yeah, like you could get like a good meal at the strip club. He probably thought I was crazy when we first met, because he's like looking at me. He was like, wait, so people go to the strip club to go eat?
Literally.
And I go, yeah, they have a really good steak. Like
That
and
part.
I've never been there.
You've never been?
I've been to the Penthouse. I've never eaten there.
That's wild.
Everybody fucking says this.
That's wild.
They're like, no, bro, it's a strip club. It's good food. I'm like,
Yeah.
there is no way there is good food at the Penthouse.
All right, cool. So you're saying next time, if we ever go.
I haven't gone to a strip club the first time I went to a strip club in years was probably last year. And prior to that had been years, because again, my husband is not trying to go to the strip. Like what?
Everybody always brings up the steak though.
The steak
The
is
steak
good.
is
The steak is
good.
fire.
It's
I
a good
I
steak.
can't believe it. I can't
All right,
believe
you know
it.
what we're gonna
I
do?
haven't gone like.
You know what we're gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring him a steak from like Ruth's Chris, and I'm bringing one from Penthouse.
And don't tell him.
Hey, tell him which one.
And then cover both of them and
Yeah,
say,
we'll
hey,
have both.
which one's better?
Yeah.
Y'all should do that for like a segment.
Yeah. Oh.
Y'all should do that for a segment.
Don't do it. I'll set it up. We got one this weekend, right? Or Monday.
Next weekend.
I almost like want to be.
27th.
27th. Okay, I got you.
I almost want to be like a witness.
You wanna come back?
I mean, if I'm in.
Can I get a witness?
Yeah. What is it, 27th? 27th is the next one?
27th.
I just, you
Roll
know,
it.
if Sean's heart can take it.
Well, it's actually with Yaz.
Oh yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah, Yaz ain't gonna beat on him too
Who's
much.
Yaz?
One of my friends. So
Yasmin.
No, I don't want to like
it'll be okay.
encroach.
It'll be perfect.
No, it's funny because the first one we filmed with her,
She had a co-host.
it was with another woman that was
And it went
Ashley
well.
King.
Yeah.
Shout out Ashley King. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck it. I mean, if I check my calendar and I have nothing, then we're
So
good.
27th at 9:30 a.m.
a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
a.m.
Yeah, that means but it's
That's a Saturday.
But
at
that sucks.
9:30.
That means I gotta get the steak the day before.
I'm not fucking doing that,
You see
bro.
what I'm
I
saying?
am not eating any fucking steaks from strip clubs.
What
bro.
temperature do you eat your steak?
Medium rare.
Okay.
So see,
Yeah,
I gotta
see?
order both.
So you gotta get it like rare, so that way if you reheat it,
Oh,
it'll be medium rare.
Okay.
So we're gonna drop it in the fucking microwave.
Or
That sounds
Fuck
disgusting.
no, dog. I ain't good with that, man.
Or here's what we'll do. Or we will do it.
Canceled.
How about that?
What the
How about we do
fuck?
it? We'll just do episodes from each location.
So you guys are
As
gonna go-
Penthouse.
You can't
Okay.
you can't take your cameras.
Yeah, we
You
can.
could.
Oh.
You'd have to get a release form, but we could do it.
We
Oh.
the studio owns the cameras. Yeah.
Oh my god! Can you imagine? I'm gonna go home and
I
tell Ryan,
can't imagine.
Hey babe, I'm gonna go to this strip club. Just he actually, because I'm so far fetched with shit, he would be like, I don't understand, but
fuck
okay,
it.
yeah, like that. I have to say, like I'm super grateful for.
We're comparing steaks. We're gonna take
He
Ocean
would believe
Prime.
it.
We're gonna take Ocean Prime.
He could come with.
he
Yeah,
would
he-
he would never step foot into. He would not do it.
That's cool.
He would not do it. But he would be like, hey, if that's something you're gonna
I
do,
am a good, wholesome Christian man,
Don't
and
do my
I
husband.
pray.
What we not finna do right now, Sean, I was really liking you. What we not gonna do is do my husband.
Hey, look.
Oh
first
damn!
off-
I hit it on the head.
First, I'm gonna tell you like this: to pull her, this man gotta be a gentleman.
Or 3 fucking feet underneath the leg.
Probably.
Right?
Wow, she started laughing.
Probably.
Ryan
Probably.
is amazing. Ryan is
Yeah.
probably the most amazing person I have ever met in my whole life, and that's why we're married.
And
Yeah.
that's saying a lot because she's been known me.
He's very cultured. I've been known him. That's a good compliment.
Yeah.
So my
Allegedly.
husband, even in his vows, like my husband was like, "Hey, I vow to like." Of course, he said it better than what I'm about to say, but he said, "I vow to always allow you to have your own voice, even in times that I don't understand. I will try my best, you know." And that's really all I ask. Like my husband has like pulled me. You know, when you meet someone and they push you to do better, but not because they're telling you to do better, right? My husband obviously has the same 24 hours in a day that everybody does. And he led me by example. He never told me, oh, you have to do this, or you need to be this person, or you need to do that, or whatever. By example, he just was
better.
He just was better. And it made me, it inspired me to like, hey, I'm going to do more with my time. Hey, I'm going to be more focused. I'm going to be more channeled. That man is so structured. I've never met someone so linear in my life. And it works because I'm the opposite, right? And so I'm his fun. I'm the person that's like...
Well, he taught you that, hey, we're two individuals. We are not each other's lives. We
Correct.
are in each other's lives.
Correct.
And he showed you what a true leader in a relationship is.
Yeah.
Without trying to like manipulate or change me. Because the thing is I feel like I'm a very strong personality. And I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah, that's
and there are some men that I've been with. I don't know what he said, but I know it was slick. But it's okay. We're going to let it slide. But there are some men that I have met in my lifetime who don't like that or are not used to that. And it doesn't work because now you're, well, why aren't you like this? Or what? Because I'm just not. Like, I'm not. And because as a woman, sometimes you are supposed to stand down. My husband doesn't expect that of me. And because he doesn't expect that of me, I am submissive to him. Because he's never been like, oh, well, you have to because I said so. No, you know what? You treat me well, I'll cook for you. I'll make sure the house is clean. Yeah, like...
What's his favorite dish?
That I make?
Rigatoni.
Yeah.
Please say rigatoni.
No, it's not
I don't know
rigatoni.
why, but that's been on my mind for the last 2 days.
But his favorite pasta is penne.
Okay, cool. I'm with him.
His
I like
favorite
him.
pasta is penne.
But the one thing that you cook that he can't,
he likes... Well,
he cannot live without.
He doesn't cook, so I mean,
No,
anything I
you
make him
cook.
is...
You
I know,
cook.
I'm thinking.
Coochie.
Damn, she...
I am screaming internally. He likes when I make, like I braise like short rib, and
Ooh,
I'll make like a homemade
you
mashed
make
potato.
braised short rib?
That shit's gas.
When your man retires you, and you don't have to live in a life of struggle. Oh, I'm cooking. And what? I will take 3-4 hours in the kitchen.
My wife don't make me no braised short rib, and she don't work.
Oh, shit.
Jim,
I feel
what
like I
the
opened up a
fuck,
can of
dog?
worms that, like,
leave it alone. Leave it alone.
you know, Ryan doesn't, you know.
Damn.
Jim, we're going to have some
And I'm
conversations.
not even like a person who's like, I like to be, I fucking hate being in the kitchen. But I love my husband. So, like, and if he affords me a life that I've like never had before, and he's like, hey, we're going to spend money to do your podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to spend money to like do this, do that. If that is what you want to do. I've never been able to do what I want to do in my life. I've always been supporting other people. So yeah, like whatever I can do to take care of you. Like,
Yo, I'm happy for you. You seem very happy with your marriage. And that's something that you really don't get to hear from a lot of people. Is a lot of people usually complain about their marriages, but you have been nothing but singing and praising Ryan. So Ryan,
shout out to you, my
guy. Bro, you figured it out.
now I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna need you to look right there.
Okay.
Right there when you say
I'm looking at it.
How do you feel women should handle a man who's in leadership in a relationship?
Do you think maybe we should do a 10-minute?
Oh yeah, we do it. We get it. We get 10 minutes. We'll do a 10 minute. We'll do a 10 minute because I gotta ask that. Yeah. Hold tight. We'll be right back. We're gonna run it back. Like, comment, subscribe, mash the notification button.
I'm having a really.
But anyway, so I have a question, man.
Okay.
I have a question. When it comes,
no, you gotta take us in.
I thought you were going to, but anyway, so we're back for another round of It Actually Trust. We're talking a little bit of relationship here.
Okay.
When it comes to women of today, the modern woman.
Okay.
Do you feel the modern woman is ready to be led, as a women in general? Do you think they're prepared to be led?
Okay, so we have a little bit to unpack here, right?
Talk to me now.
So I think in modern times, it's like having a pendulum swinging, right? Okay. And so back in, I guess, like, I don't want to say like olden times, but like, you know, like 1950s, 1960s, just in the past, right? Yes, absolutely. A woman's choice, well, the only option that you had as a woman was to get married, right? And so the man had to take care of everything for you, and
they still do.
But you had no options as a woman, right? Like you had to get married because you can't go buy a house by yourself. You couldn't even have your own bank account, right? Like you needed to have a man, and so it was kind of easy for us to fall into that, like, well, women have to do this and men have to do that. And so you really relied upon each other. There was no social media. There was nothing. They're just in the reason why I'm going to tell you why I'm saying it's like a pendulum swinging, right, is that the pendulum swung, I guess, a little bit more in the man's favor at one point because it was a man's world.
Absolutely.
And so not every man is a good man. And so some women were in really unfortunate circumstances, right? And so you have women that ultimately maybe they're getting beat up in their home or they're getting mistreated or they're getting cheated on. And this woman has no option but to stay in this situation. So you know what happens? Women become feminists, right? And they say, well, fuck this. I'm gonna fight for, you know, certain rights, which I'm glad that we fought for those rights, right?
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna fight for these rights, and you know, I'm not gonna let a man push me over anymore, right? And so then we become indoctrinated to that. And so what happens is you go from one side of the pendulum and we swing, and now we're all the way on the other side of the pendulum, right? And so I think that in modern times we're at a point where some people are like trying to do like the whole like trad wife, whatever shit, right? But we've got into trad wife, like traditional like wife and traditional husband roles. They're trying to like go back to that. And that's like if they're leaning more conservative. But what I'm saying is we took the pendulum, we went all the way to one way and we came all the way to the other side. And now we are in a situation where there are women who truly feel like, well, I don't need a man because I can do everything that I need to do for me and blah, 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 blah. And then you've got men who hate certain women that are like that. And so now we've just got men hating women and women hating men. And honestly, we all need each other, right? We need to be together. We need to love one another.
Well, that's how babies are made.
But not from a physical sense, but from
No. I get what she's saying.
But also true, like that's another thing too. Like we're at a decline in like
fertility rate in the United States.
Correct. Yeah. So when I met my husband, I was definitely of the camp of, you know, like not like, oh, I hate men. But it was like, no, I'm very independent. Like I've learned. I don't need you. Yeah, like I don't need you. I want you. But I've also, it comes from a place of hurt. Like I've learned to have to be self-sufficient. I've learned that like, okay, well, if I need money, fuck it, I'm going to go join the military. I'm going to learn how to shoot weapons. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I've always been very scrappy, very resourceful. And I've always been the type of woman that it's not a like, oh, like I'm going to wear like a badge of honor. Like I don't need a man. But I did feel like I have to be tough for me and there's no one that's going to come and save me, right? I met my husband and he softened me a lot. My husband didn't come and say, well, you don't have to worry about it because I'm the man. He showed me he was the man, right? So that is why over time, it's a trust thing. I was like, I can trust him. I can trust him enough to like, okay, let's put down this wall. Let's put down this other wall. Let's put down this, because we're a team. I trust him enough with my feelings, with my heart. And that's why I'm able to submit to my husband. And that's why I'm able to hold him up here. That doesn't happen all the time. Some men get impatient with women who are like, well, what? And the more impatient you are with a woman who's probably coming out of a traumatic situation, it's not gonna happen the way you want it to happen. Both people have to meet each other halfway. So yeah, like.
And
damn, that's a great description.
Well, to piggyback off what she said, I think from a man, because you gave it from a woman's perspective, I think from a man's perspective, in what I see of the dating world now, I think it's a lot of people not dealing with their traumas in past relationships and carrying that to the next thing. Because as men, there are times where like you said, impatient. Well, a woman wants you to be, women sometimes have an idea of, I want my man to be this, and this, and then try to fit you into that category. So they're dating the idea of what their perfect partner is.
6 feet, 6 inches.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
That's a mental illness.
But like that's a thing. Like I've seen women discredit great men because they don't check every box. Like he may be a great financial provider. He might be a great protector. He may be able to lead you into the next great phase of your life. Right. But you've come across women of the era where it's like, that's great, but he's not 6 foot.
I think that a lot of that.
You know what I mean? Like
that has to do with like social media too.
And that's I think
so. Back in the day, if you and me lived around the corner from each other and we grew up together, this is, let's say, 1940. Okay. We grew up right around the corner from each other. I see Max all the time. Hey, Max, how you doing? We get to the point where we hit puberty, right? And you're like, damn, like, you know what? I think I like Melissa. And I go, damn, I think I like Max. And then we start, like, you court me or whatever. We start dating. We start going steady, right? If you will.
Oh, I like that phrase.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it. It was like, we're going steady, right? Okay. And then what happens? Okay, well, now we're older and boom, we're just going to get married. Why? Because my world is a small world, because that's how it was back in the day.
Absolutely.
Now people are feeling like other people are very replaceable, and that is because of social media. So if I don't like how someone's acting, oh, you know what, Max acting up, I'm gonna block him, and let me go check my DMs and
And let
see
me
who
go
else
on
is talking to
Tinder
me.
and
Correct.
swipe right.
But really, women don't have to go to Tinder anymore because social media has given a platform to men and women. Let me not
it's true.
I don't want to feel like I want women to think I'm attacking y'all. But attention is a click away. Attention is easily a click away. Whether it be the likes, the comments, the DMs, however you want to do it, that attention is very easy to gain from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure.
Well,
we live in a
women
world-
also get it in their day-to-day lives. I mean, you can go to the gas station and just smile at someone holding the door for you, and they're like, I got a chance.
I think we live in a world now of instant gratification. There is not any, like, people don't have like tenacity and grit, and this is not just romantically, like, but people
In
just
general.
don't have in general, people don't have tenacity, nor do they have grit like what they did once, like before. And so we live in a world of instant gratification where everything is easy and everything is predicated on popularity and likes and oh, like, I feel neglected because you didn't, I don't know, you didn't call me beautiful this morning, so now I'm going to dump you and I'm going to go find someone else to do it. And I can only speak from a woman's perspective because I'm a woman. And although that's like a dramatic way to put it, it's over exaggerated, but but we live in a world where, like, okay, I'm not acting right. If you have a girlfriend and she's not acting right, I'm gonna block her. I'm gonna block her, and
You're not going to try to fix it?
no, most people don't.
That's the era we live in.
That's the era we live in.
It's very much there's no more.
We're gonna work on
We're
this.
gonna make this shit work. Like I'd say from our generation and under. Now us as individuals have a different mindset. But if we're talking about generationally speaking, people look at their spouse as very replaceable.
People get married for the people.
That's why I said individual within the room. We don't feel that way, but generally speaking,
People get
Gen
married for
Zers.
Gen Zers look at it as like this person can be replaced. This is another reason I say. Someone asked me about marriage, right?
Okay.
Talking about marriage.
What's your take on it?
I think marriage now is one of the biggest risks men will have to take ever.
Elaborate.
Here's why. Yeah. If let's say you're married, so we not go, but if you want,
I understand.
Let's say we get,
woman.
Yeah, just one. Let's say we get married, right? We get married, we then have a child, right? At any given time, if you wake up and say this isn't for me, you now get to leave
and take half.
You get to take half of my money,
and child support,
and you're getting child support,
alimony,
and you're taking my kid. And now I'm at your mercy for time with my child, especially in Florida because it's a mother state. So if this goes left and for whatever reason,
damn dog, that is so real.
At bare minimum, it's 50-50.
Agreed.
So I went from seeing my kid day to day to now with just how work and school and everything adds up, I might get 3 days tops with my kid.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like
and half your paycheck.
And half my paycheck is gone.
I think
no matter how present of a father
even
I
though
am.
the mother probably won't even spend that money on the child.
Well, it's not even that. Ready? The mother may have initiated the separation.
Yeah, it's a no-fault state.
It's a no-fault state. So she initiated the separation. So she chose to leave.
The guy,
understanding the financial aspect of it, you chose to leave.
So you're saying it's a bigger risk for us men,
absolutely,
to get married, have a kid with a wife, even to get married.
To get married in general.
Because even if you don't have a kid and you guys separate,
she still gets half.
She gets half.
She gets half.
And she gets alimony payments.
So, okay.
So this is why everybody in the audience should understand, get her to sign a prenup like I did with my wife. Even though I love my wife.
I
sign a prenup.
I'm here to play devil's advocate, right?
Go ahead.
So we live in a world of desensitization. We're desensitized.
Desensitization.
Okay?
That's what
we're desensitized. I
got you.
And we're desensitized. Oh my God, can I speak? Desensitized in the way of like, divorce means nothing. People get married now for the pictures, for the photo op, right?
53% divorce rate in America.
So people treat it like they're so desensitized by all of these things. Now, you mentioned a prenup and how much of a risk it is for a man who has assets to make a woman not
if she signs a prenup though.
To have them sign a prenup, right? And to get married and to have kids, all of the above, right? And although I can respect where you're coming from.
Fuck yeah.
So as a woman who was already working, who had her own place, who had, her own stuff, whatever, I have always reveled in the fact that I have my own shit, right? There's nobody who's going to come and tell me, get out of my apartment, get out of my shit. This is mine, baby. Like, you're not going to tell me nothing.
Well, a prenup protects both ways, right?
It does. But let me finish what I'm going through, right, with this. My husband is a person that had assets before he met me. Mm-hmm. He already had his own assets. Now, I did not come into the marriage having those same things. I had nothing. I had me. I had my little job. I had my little apartment. That's what I came with. When we were talking marriage already, because, like you start talking about stuff, I was very quick to tell my husband, hey, I know I don't know what you have exactly because I'm not pocket watching you, but I know you have money that I don't have. So if it feels comfortable to you before you want to ask me to marry me, or if you're thinking about marrying me, and it feels comfortable to you to have me to sign a piece of paper, we could do that, and we could throw that paper in the safe wherever the fuck you want to put it.
So you're the one that
absolutely, because I felt
you're
because as
unicorn.
a human,
yeah,
and it's not a man-woman
well,
thing.
no, because my wife, she signed it no hesitation because she also had assets. But you're saying you initiated that conversation.
I brought it up to him,
and you were like, "Yo, to make you more comfortable, I'm willing to sign that."
It's not even to make you more comfortable.
Which
it's
every
just
person should.
It's a legal thing, right? It makes sense.
You're signing something in the court of district court,
right,
on a marriage license.
Because if it was the opposite way, and I was coming in with assets and he had none, I would be like, hey, let's talk about this. I need to protect my assets. Mm-hmm. I have a brother. If my brother had, X amount of money and he was going to marry someone, like, hey, you were not thinking in that. Hopefully you don't get divorced, but
in the off chance.
Right. So with that being said, my husband, we were nearing the date of our wedding, hey, we're going to get married. We're going to get married. We're going to get married. We sat down. We had a conversation in which he said, Melissa, we are married. We're going to get married. We are going to be one. That means everything is going to be one. We will not be doing this document at all. Okay. Ooh. So I also know, right? Like, and I love my husband, and we're not looking at like, oh, we're going to get a divorce, right? But if we do, I have enough faith that, first of all, Ryan will not leave me hanging. And I also will not take advantage of Ryan. And that's not coming from a place of I'm sure I'll be angry at him one day if we ever were to get a divorce. We're not thinking about it, but if we ever were, it gets messy, right? Like, people get angry. But I don't think that his character would change, nor would my character change. And if I'm proven wrong, then, hey, like, I'm proven wrong. But that's how I look at it. Like, hey, we are one. I'm not going to take advantage of you. I know that if we have a child and we get divorced, you're going to take care of your kid. I don't need you to take care of me. But if you feel like because I stopped working...
And you know that he's not going to not take care of you.
Correct. Yeah. And it's also, it's a risk for me. I stopped working.
Yeah.
If Ryan told me today, hey, I'm fucking tired of you. Like, you got to go.
Yeah, but his character and he wouldn't.
But he wouldn't. But the risk goes both ways. So I hear you, my man. I hear you when you say, hey, I got assets, I got to protect them. But also for a woman... It's a risk, too, to like, hey, okay, well, I'm under you completely.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. I was waiting for her to get to this point. So it sounds like during the vetting stage of the relationship, you vetted out the person who he is to understand that that's not in his character.
Correct. And I think that people are missing that.
People miss that.
Yeah.
And I said it in a clip we just recently posted, especially when it was talking about like the baby mom, baby daddy thing. Like, to the ladies, do you feel like your relationship with your baby daddy would be better had you did a better job in the vetting stage before you know what I mean?
That's a loaded question, too.
I know, that's why I got clicks.
You really got to pay attention, though. It's really hard because some people do wear a mask, both men and women. Some
Absolutely.
People wear a mask very fucking well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that aspect of it. But I will say, like, and I've been in a lot of relationships that were really shitty to know, like, okay, what I thought was normal, or like I've been able to reevaluate myself, and some people don't get to that point, right? But when I met Ryan, I think it was like intention that I was really paying attention to.
Absolutely.
There was a hurricane that was gonna come, and we had
Milton?
just started dating. No, it wasn't. I
Helene?
can't remember the name honestly,
No.
but it was like 4 years ago. It was a hurricane that was gonna come, and we were gonna go on a date, but he stopped to pick me up, and he said, "Wait, I have paper towels and some water in my trunk for you. I don't know where you're staying for the hurricane because we were
You
fresh."
mean he bought supplies for you?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
to
he
make
said,
sure you were good.
to make sure that I was at least okay. He said, "Hey, I don't know where you're going, or if you need a place, but if you don't, like,
Damn, this guy sounds like an overall great guy.
he's amazing." Like,
Yeah.
and to me,
Do we get to meet him?
Yeah,
like,
can
you
we?
can.
Like,
I mean,
you know what I
shit.
mean? Like,
Imagine we're just gonna roll up to my house right now. Like, well, I'm 7 minutes away, but like,
pulling up
Yo,
on
what's
it.
up, Rye?
but he did that, and I thought to myself, this man cares about my well-being. I had my bed.
I'm assuming that you also reciprocate the same kind of gestures where you do things for him.
Of course.
Yeah, where he's like, "Oh my God, thank you for doing that." My wife does that shit for me.
You
Where
have
I
to.
don't even think about what I need, and she's like, "I already knew you needed this."
Yes, men and women need each other. When we started dating, this man, and I'm not a pocket watcher, but I did notice, I'm like, wait a minute. We've been dating for like 9 months. He picks me up because I didn't have a car. He used to pick me up. He used to live in St. Pete. I lived in South Tampa. He would come to pick me up. We would go on our date.
In
He
St.
would
Pete.
drop me back. Yeah, he would drop me back off at home.
And then
right?
go back to St. Pete.
And then go back to St. Pete. And
You didn't have a car?
I did not have a car because of my car accident and because I didn't have a license for some time. But I did not have a car, and he would do all of that, and then we did this twice a week, every week. So for 9 months, you're taking me out to eat twice a week, every week.
4 ways.
Yes, and you're not blinking about, I'm spending this much money on you. It got to the point where I was like, hey, like, I can
Soft
cook.
life.
It was like,
Yeah.
hey, I can cook. I'll cook in my apartment, and I would come with Tupperware. So then it's like, hey, we can eat at your house. Like, we can just sit down and eat, and you don't have to spend money. I went and got groceries. I went and, make food. Why? And my brother said, wow, you must really love him because you don't like to cook. Because you don't think twice about taking me out to treat me to a nice time. It is not about like flashing. It's not where we're going like.
So it really does boil down to women want a protector and provider, and then you want to take care of them for them
It makes it easier.
protecting and providing.
It makes it like, hey, I can
Wait,
relax.
It's
yeah.
a protector, provider, and a full-blown leader who creates a safe space for her.
Yes. Yes.
Like
exactly
that's
that.
the big thing that a lot of people don't understand. Creating that safe space.
What do you mean by that?
Like so a lot of people just do things. Like you take a girl on a date. The traditional things to do. But creating a space for her to feel safe in her feminine aura.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That is exactly, yes.
To feel that, okay, I can sit back and not worry about
Money?
No.
Not
Let me
just
give you an example.
Not just money. Like, I don't have to. This is how this is supposed to go. This is how a man who is unbothered by doing the things he's supposed to do, a man who is standing strong in his leadership and his masculinity, allows her to pull back and be feminine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
I've always been more in my masculine energy, right? I've always been, and when I say masculine energy,
You served in the army.
it's not even
it's not
just
even
that.
that. Take that away from me.
Yeah, yes. It's
So,
not even
so
just
then
that.
I'm unsure what we're talking
I got you.
Go ahead,
Right?
talk
So
to me.
obviously I'm a woman, so that makes me feminine because I'm a woman. I have never been protected by anyone, so I have to have a certain thick skin about myself, right? There's a reason why I'm like, yeah, I could drink a man under the table. Yeah, I could do this. Yeah, it's not that I'm like, it's subconscious feeling of like I have to be tough for me. I'm already a small, pretty girl. I have to be tough for me because there's nobody that is going to protect me, right? My husband and I, at the start of our relationship, we took a salsa dance class, right? I know how to dance salsa already. I'm Hispanic.
Sí, puedo.
my husband
Puerto
doesn't
Ricans,
know,
wepa!
he doesn't know how to dance salsa at this point, right? So we were going to the lessons, and our dance teacher, she was like, you're leading him, and you're not supposed to, because I can't relax, because I'm not used to someone leading me. We go for the turn, and I would do my turn and do my thing, and I look great, yeah. But you're not allowing him the space and opportunity to lead you, and that is his position. Why? And this is an analogy for real life. Why? Because I've never had someone to like, no, I'm going to lead you and you can trust in where I'm leading you. It's like, no, I got this and I got me and I'm going to make sure that we look good. So I had to unlearn that. And that is the analogy to our life as well. I had to come in and say, okay, I'm gonna allow him the space to like do the turn. And it might not be perfect.
To be a man.
Yeah. It might not be perfect the first, the second, and the third time. But the more I allow you that, the easier my life will then become, because I'm allowing you the time to get it figured out and then to make it right for me.
And to learn how to lead you.
Correct. And so that is why it works. Like, and there are times where I'm very rah about certain stuff. Like, nah, I'm going to do this way because this is, and he'll go, no, babe, like, slow down. Like, hey, I get it. I get it. You want to get it done. We're going to get it done. Let's talk about this. I never had that before. I never had that. Like, I've been the leader in my family. Like, I have a younger brother. I was the oldest. Like, and it was like, nah, this is what I'm going to do. And that's it. There was no, my dad was an absentee parent. We have a great relationship now. But my father was an absentee parent. And I just didn't have that.
You had to step to play early.
Yeah. So my husband is a very patient man. But it took us the first few years. And even when we started living together, it was like, I thought we were going to be done after the first 6 months. Because I'm like, oh, you get on my fucking nerves. I got a way to live my life. Like, you know, because it's different when you're dating. We don't live together. Then you live together.
Like I can see you, and go home.
Yeah, exactly. We will get on each other's nerves and I'll be okay.
What was the biggest issue there?
Oh, child. Like, it would be little
You just
things.
call me child?
Yeah, it's a phrase. It's a phrase.
I know.
It's it would be anything. It would be like from the way that we do grocery shopping to the way that, you know, I want to handle certain tasks, to certain systems.
Who ended up being the most correct?
There is no most
There's
correct.
No correct.
You find a way that works for you. So, okay, you want to use the dishwasher. Bet. You don't like to empty it. I'll empty it. You fill it. You can't just do things off the cuff. I had to learn how to slow down and say, okay, we're gonna write it, on a list.
Yeah.
We're gonna work together.
I got a dishwasher also.
Her
name's Jen.
I knew it.
You better take that shit out. Poor Jen.
Hell no. Leave it in there. Let her know. Now, Miss Melissa.
This is the last one, right?
Last one.
Look, I need you to give parting words right here on women allowing men to lead them. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Oh, so we're not going to do that. Max is not going to lead me into that one. What I will say is Hard Wig Self-Life, which is definitely my podcast, trademark concept, by the way.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at on Instagram and on all social media platforms at Melissa Laboriel. Thank God I got married because that last name is crazy. And
Apple
then
Store?
Laboriel is how you spell it. And then you can find my podcast on Spotify, Amazon Prime, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts at Hard Wig Soft Life. I will say that you don't have to have a hard wig to deserve a soft life.
Talk to him.
So, yeah, that's it.
That's all the time we got today.
And I got to ask one question. Do you got a hard wig on right now?
No, hell no. Well, I got a wig, but ain't nothing hard about it.
Yeah, look, we had an unbelievable time over here today. But that's all the time we got for today. Like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification button. Follow us on all your social media platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Follow us, follow her. We'll see you next time.